All right, Shalawam. This is the brothers of GMS New Orleans coming at you with another live camp. But before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, glory, and infinite honors to YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, Microchip. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and salutations to you sincere Akim out there, pushing this word in truth and sincerity to the four corners of the globe, and to the few sincere Aqua diligently learning in silence. Shalawam. And it's another Saturday in this wicked place, Babylon, which you people know as America. Really, in one of the cesspools of Babylon, New Orleans. You got Canal Street down, Bourbon Street down there. We're on Canal Street, and people come down here for their folly. And hey, that's going to tie into the lesson we're going to be starting off with, going into the chariots of YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, which these people out here ignorantly refer to as UFOs, flying saucers. I think they call them UAPs now. And hey, over the last couple of years, we've been having more and more sightings of chariots out here, to the point to where these different governments have had to admit to their existences and even come up with agencies to investigate them. And then what else? The U.S. Space Force. These European nations are coming with the Space Force. And that's ultimately them getting ready to try to fight the second coming of the Son of God, who these people ignorantly refer to as so-called Jesus, whose true name is YAHAWASHI. And those chariots, and they only coming to do two things: save the elect of the nation of Israel and make war against you heathens, chiefly you Edomites. But we're going to start. You got a precept? Con.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 18. And it said, "Behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth."
And that's exactly what YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI is doing. Those days, hey, we're in those days. Right. And we're drawing closer and closer to Jacob's trouble, when all hell's about to break loose. When YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI is about to visit this world, which he made, as it says in 2nd Ezra chapter 9, for all the iniquity, the sins these people have been committing, especially in America. The alphabet people, just being a drug addict out here, being a thug, a scumbag, first and foremost, just being prideful out here, which is what all these Americans are. They're highly prideful, especially these Edomites, these so-called white people, the height of pride, the haughty people out here. And as it says in somebody give me that con. And then somebody give me 2nd Ezra 8. Give me 2nd Ezra 8 and 50 real quick. Oh, since you're one page over, yeah. Con.
2nd Ezra 8 and
verse 50.
It's 2nd Ezra chapter 8 and verse 50. "For many great miseries shall be done to them that are in the latter time, shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride."
And for many great miseries shall be done to them that have walked on the earth in the latter times, these times we're living in, backing up that 2nd Ezra 6, when the Lord will begin to visit this world. Because what? They've walked in great pride. Right. They've walked in great rebellion against YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, and the ways of the scriptures.
This back in 2nd Ezra 6 and 19, and it reads, just backing up exactly what you said, "And I will begin to make inquisition of them what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be filled."
Hey, and when you're making an inquisition into something, what? You're looking into it. You're seeing what the issue of the matter is. And YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI is making an inquisition of you people out here, beginning with you Edomites. You get that word, inquisition? But YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI is making an inquisition into you wicked people out here, you Edomites, and especially into America, the chief place where the majority of his people are under subjection.
Yeah, this the book of, it's the word inquisition in the online etymology, and it reads, "A judicial investigation, the act or process of inquiry."
Hey, a judicial investigation. Right. And what are the men of the Lord? The prosecution team. That's right. We're bringing out all this devil's wickedness. Hey, and the wickedness of our people out to you by coming out onto the highways and byways, breaking down these scriptures, and what? Telling you that these terrible times are coming, and what our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who make up the 12 tribes can do to be safe from these judgments of Yahawah, bahasham, YAHAWASHI. And we're also making an inquisition, a judicial investigation into you Edomites, telling you of all the wickedness you've been doing, polluting this planet, you know, all these violent wars you commit, and first and foremost, afflicting the children of Israel. And then what? That's when the judge is going to come. As it says in 2 Thessalonians, hey, who, I'm going to just get it real quick.
It reads, it says, a searching into, a seeking, legal examination, a seeking of grounds for accusation. And that's exactly what the men of the Lord doing. Also the chariots, man. Okay? Because the angels are... You want to say something?
I got scripture back here.
Oh, Con, go ahead. Bring it out, brother.
This is Amos 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom. I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord.
And what are the eyes of the Lord? The angels in the chariots. In Job chapter 1, when the Most High asked Satan what he was doing, he said he was going to and fro and, you know, up and down all across the earth. He was in a chariot going around the planet, investigating everything. And it's the same thing with these angels. As it also says in Psalms 34, verse 7, the angels encampeth about them that fear the Lord. The angels are around us. The angels are around everywhere, beholding the good in the bad, and bringing that report back to Yahawah, bahasham, YAHAWASHI. Further bringing that in that inquisition, that investigation, that judicial investigation, you know, into the doings of man on the earth right now. And it's been a bad report for you people out here who are walking in great pride and rebellion. Here we are, we're on the verge of World War III, you know, oh God, a new pestilence coming out here, and what? These people are coming out and acting like this is just another normal Saturday where you go out and drink and have a good old time.
All right, so Sirach 23, verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts.
Hey, Yahawah, bahasham, YAHAWASHI sees everything you people are doing. Even though you think you're getting away from it because you do things behind doors and the average man doesn't see it, Yahawah, bahasham, YAHAWASHI sees everything you people are doing. And the angels are writing down that record of it. So when that day of judgment comes, that great misery of Jacob's trouble, hey, you're going to get everything you deserve, and rightfully so, because you've done everything in your power to commit those crimes.
Like I say, hey, the men of the Lord, we don't have the power to go to and fro and right, look at the things that the devils are doing behind, you know, closed doors, but the angels do. They have the power, right, to see those things, man. Okay, way over in Europe, right? Hey,
the generous, you know, and Lord forbid, you can only wonder what the hell they doing, man. All right, when you got a nigga like Adam 22 in the world, you can imagine what the rest of the Edomites doing, man. All right, Lara, what is that? Lyle Carney, them high up elites, up in the Hollywood world, Hollywood. The shit been coming out with
Cat Williams,
with Pedophile Mountain, man, or Pedophile Island. Over there with Joe Osteen, not Joe, Jeffrey Epstein, in the list. So imagine what them devils are doing, man. They doing some shit. Hey, they doing some shit that'll make Satan himself cringe.
Make him blush.
Yes. These devils are freaking.
And with your boy Epstein, with this list coming out, it's trickling out that Bill Clinton and Bill Gates visited Epstein Island.
Even that nigga in the wheelchair.
I was gonna say
Stephen Hawking.
The nigga that talked through the computer.
They say he was getting down, now.
I was getting busy.
I was shooting ropes.
Yeah, he was shooting ropes too. Come on, all right? These niggas some freaks out here, man.
And you're coming to find out all these people you look up to in society, these politicians, these actors, these celebrities are pedophiles, you know, child molesters, just the most degenerate people out here. But you people still hold them up. So what, as the brother Kayao says, what you permit, you promote. By you people not saying anything about it, you accept it. So what? When that judgment comes down, you deserve it.
Oh, look at that whole corner right here. You said that, them boys did like this.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
There's a lot going on out here, man.
You can't forget about the 10 names either that supposedly that couldn't be put on the list.
Hey, that was the people that were looking at the list.
Yeah.
The lawyers and the judges like, oh shit, that's my name on the list. But hey, more and more of this wickedness is going to be revealed to you people out here as we get closer and closer to the end, and the chariots continue to, make that inquisition into you, and the men of the Lord make that inquisition into you. Yes, I got this. Kind.
It's Job 34. It's Job 34, verse 22. There is no darkness nor shadow of death where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves.
Hey, again, nothing can be hid because what? The eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Hey, all little wickedness, yeah, even you that's watching right now, that's scoffing, the Lord knows everything you're doing right now. And he's steadily building up that tap. And when that great day of judgment comes, he's going to unleash on you. Right. And justly so.
I got that. I had something.
You got that 2 Thessalonians? Kind.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Hey, and then shall that wicked be revealed. Esau Edom, the so-called white man, who is clearly being revealed right now. Your dirty history is coming out, and everybody's starting to see that you are the face of all the problems on the planet Earth right now. Hey, especially you little hats over there. Back 20, 30, 40 years ago, when you did your thing to, those Palestinians over there, everybody would agree with you because you were the oppressed minority. But people now are turning against you and actually sympathizing with the Palestinians. They had I think it was a UN court case just happened where they were saying since October 7th, they've been dropping like 2,000 bombs a day on the Gaza Strip. And in 7 instances, they've dropped...
and just like last night, a lot of people don't know last night that the U.S. started dropping bombs on Yemen, man. Mm-hmm. So we're in the brink of World War III, all right? You can ask the average American out here right now, what happened last night? Oh, the football game, the basketball game? But let alone, they just started bombing out of nowhere and said he was bombing Yemen to teach Iran a lesson. Why you just don't want to bomb Iran? All right?
Hey, because that dragon don't have that teeth like it did before. Yeah. They know, America knows that when they go to war against Iran, which they will go to war against Iran, that Russia and China are going to get involved.
And like we always say, a lot of you youth out here, you guys 18, all right, military age, military build, you're going to be going to war over there. You're going to get drafted. The draft is coming, man.
And and the scriptures say all these things. You got that 2 Ezra 16.
It's the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 16, and verse 33. It reads, the virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. The daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine.
Hey, in the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed. And what war is this talking about? That third woe, which somebody give me that Revelation 9 and 12. That third woe, World War III, which is mainly going to be fought in the Middle East, which is really Western Asia, but that Middle Eastern region, in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, which in the Hebrew is YAHAWASHI, or Yahweh's judgment. Right. And we can see that things just continue to heat up over in that region. As the elder brother just said, Biden and the UK just launched strikes against Houthi positions in Yemen. And this brother over here posted a clip of Benjamin Netanyahu, the prime minister of the 1948ers, saying to America, look, this is not just our war, this is your war as well. And what's that? Jeremiah 49 verse 20, the least of the flock shall draw them out. But, the majority of people out here are just going to get drunk and get bent over, living that sottish lifestyle, which, continue to do that. Because, hey, that the day of the Lord is going to come like a thief in the night, and a lot of y'all are going to be swept up in it, in the famines, the pestilences, civil war, martial law, all these things that are quickly coming. But
that's another thing, man. Martial law is coming. All right, these cities, these different corridors, what you call cities and metroplexes, they're gonna be shut down, man. All right, just let alone over $18 billion worth of construction has all of a sudden been committed here just throughout the U.S. under Biden in the I think it's called like a Infrastructure Act, and they're making these highways, these streets, they're making them wider. Now, like we always go to, that's so Humvees, tanks can go through. All right, they're gonna use tanks to block off major streets, put barricades up, soldiers, man. All right, this is what's gonna happen right here on the shores of America. Cause I can pull some. I'm gonna pull it. I can pull some just off the net how they deem America a battlefield, man. And you the people are the enemies that the government's gonna come up against, man. Case in point, you the ones that ran up the tab of this $30 trillion debt, man.
That's right.
All right. So it's on, man.
Hey, and another thing, you got that border crisis taking place, and it's not just Jorge and Consuela coming across the border. There have been reports of Chinese, Russians, Lebanese, you know, many different nations coming across that border. And why is that? Because a lot of those are UN troops.
That's right.
And foreign militaries pretending to be refugees coming across the border to be set up to take you American citizens.
Yeah, I got another video. A lot of these migrants that's coming here, they're shipping them to Chicago, New York, LA. They coming over here with tracker phones. They coming over here with ankle monitors already set up. And a lot of them, like the brother going to, a lot of them are splinter cells. Where they're gonna get they're gonna get the call committing terrorist acts, right? Big T acts, man. That's another thing that's coming too. What these elites finna do. You seen what happened in Fort Worth the other day, huh? Mm-hmm. Just something out the blue. That's gonna be the norm.
A gas leak.
That's gonna be the norm, man. All right, and you people gonna get shaken in your boots again, just like you did in 9/11, man. All right, what a Taliban at now? Where's Jihad John and them guys from the IS? You don't see them. You know? And that's what they always do. Anytime we get around to election year, election time, what happens? They cause a big T attack to happen, man. Every time.
51, 27 to 28.
Y'all remember? I remember like it was yesterday. I was in middle school. It was early in the morning, man. Yeah, keep looking down the street, homie.
Keep sucking on those bones.
Yeah, keep going, man.
Yeah, 51, 27 to 28.
Looking like a Chinese radical.
Hey, Elder, if I can add to you too, like I said, there's been many articles that's coming out of the U.S. being in fear of possible T attacks that's going to happen,
and they gonna do it. Yeah. They gonna make 9/11. They gonna make Pearl Harbor look like a dead Chuck E. Cheese, man. And they got plans on killing mass amounts of you people. That's why I say if you a brother and you're in the right mind, I won't be out here on Bourbon Street, Mardi Gras shit, man. They gonna you don't know what they might do. It might be a whole float full of some shit, man.
Yeah.
You know?
A whole float with a Satan thing on it.
Yeah.
That it just
and that one to
goes
go
kaboom.
off. Oh, somebody put something on it. Yeah, you put it on there. He took out a whole city block, man.
Hey, and they showed you that in that movie, Leave the World Behind. Those pamphlets were dropping from that drone. Some of them were written in, Iranian in one part of the country, while in other parts of the country, it was written in North Korean.
I smack your face green some more, man. Green ass face. Look at him.
Hey, look at it. They're a fucking joke. Like, their country's falling and they're going on Bourbon Street to get drunk. Hey, they all mows anyway.
Up the street,
those
man.
girls are just a beard.
That's the only thing. Get the fuck up the street, man.
Hey, he looked like a gutter rat.
Yeah.
I can't wait till you Tulane Loyola, I'm going to say
them,
faggots, get put to death. I love it in the news when I see y'all get carjacked and a brick knocked over your head.
Yeah.
Little bitch.
God, brother.
But back in Leave the World Behind, you had those pamphlets written in different languages getting dropped saying Abad Babal. We'll say it like that. And there's gonna be actual foreign nations doing it, but a lot of it's gonna be the US government doing it. Because what did the Jake say? you know, one of my clients who was in the defense industry said that one of the things he worries about is the government, you know, running these plans against their own population and blaming it on other nations.
You see a weasel like that, he's not going to stand 5 seconds of martial law. He's not going to stand 5 seconds of being drafted to the Middle East, man. A nigga like that going to get broken like a twig out here.
Shit, he's gonna collapse suddenly from the juice.
Yeah, these 2/3, they're going to wild out in these streets. Hey, they're going to purge niggas right there, man. Remember, they're going to purge spirit. They going to wild out on niggas like that, man. Here go your boy.
Yeah, they just waiting on the day.
Go Dog Slim. Look, this headline that went back some more, man.
Come on, brother.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
What's up, brother?
Niggas like that, this is white boys, they can't do that. Daddy money ain't gonna save you in that time, man.
Hey, they waiting on the day that they can just ride around with the real sticks on their back. You know?
And we ain't talking about chopsticks. We ain't talking about food cubes.
Yeah, man.
Right. If I can say, I just was watching that movie Bushwick, right, for the first time. And one thing that stood out to me, right, nobody but one person really knew what was going on. And that represent what? Right? The elect, man.
Batista.
Yeah, Batista. You had people, the woman, she just was asleep. You know,
As always.
woke up and just got high, hit the ball. And they were blasting Call of Duty out there. No,
That's
it's
a real thing.
real thing going on out there.
Come on, man. You in the Scion. Chill out.
And then right after she said that, what happened? One of them dudes
He
came in the
came
window.
Yes,
Came in the window about the.
that's right, brother. That's gonna be a real thing on the streets of America, man.
Yeah, a lot of y'all gonna think, you gonna really think it's Call of Duty. Yeah, I hate these fucking neighbors. I look at the game up loud. No, you look at the blinds, it's going down out there.
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna be, huh?
Then you're gonna hear the plata on the other side of the door.
Frag
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
That's all you gonna hear. That's all you gonna hear.
yes, for real.
Granada.
But then you see on the first act, nigga got burnt to pieces on the first 2 minutes of the movie, man.
And they didn't know nothing was going on, huh?
Yeah.
They didn't know nothing was going on. He said, let me go take a little peek, and came back burnt to
On
death.
fire.
Half his face gone.
Come on, man.
Yeah, instantly, when they get like that, we gonna know what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to get somewhere, man. And before that happened, the Lord gonna put us up, man. He's gonna put the men in the Lord, the sincere, the ones that's in the know, associated in the body, in the ministry, gonna put us up, man. But you drones out here, you copper tops, you average everyday women and men, you ain't gonna know what the hell going on, man.
They're gonna be taken like a thief in the night.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these people are just enjoying this Saturday, going about their daily lives. But somebody's gonna get put to death tonight.
Yes,
That
Lord.
didn't expect that this would be the last day they were walking the earth.
That's right, brother.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen, you know, in the usual suspects of areas.
Especially down here, it go down right here on this corner, man. As soon as we leave, the Lord get to have that boy pole in court right here.
We gonna eat something.
You know?
Eat something up.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
But
I got the Jeremiah 51 for
yeah,
you.
give me that Jeremiah, and then we'll jump to that second Ezra 15. Because like we were going into, a lot of those, migrants coming across the border are actually, foreign troops coming across the border, getting set up for when martial law is declared in this country to, round you citizens up and lay a lot of y'all with the ground.
Like I say,
Get the FEMA. Well, he got it right there,
You
right?
got the FEMA shot now?
You got the mark.
Yeah,
it's on.
Yeah. This is what's gonna happen, man. Martial law gonna be declared in America, and a lot of you Americans gonna get put in FEMA camp, man. Who's in
Right.
FEMA camp, son?
the big white one.
This is not far off, man. Yeah, that's the FEMA camp, son, man. That's why a lot of you Americans, old, young, crippled, all right. And like I said, what's gonna happen? The old gonna die off first, man. It's not gonna be no dialysis, insulin, pill. This shit, you seen it for Katrina. It just magically poof. The stores are closed, man. All right. This was gonna run the streets right here.
Right.
No.
15 and 17. Hey, just to back up what the elder brother is saying about martial law, because what does this sound like?
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 17. It says, a man should desire to go into a city and should not be able.
And what would cause a man not to be able to go into a city? You know, a quarantine zone set up, or a state of martial law where you have to have the right identification to get into the right areas. Simply put. And martial law is what? Military law.
Like somebody really want her big ass on camera. Come on.
Shit, who? Oh.
As big as this sign, huh? Come on, man.
Nobody wants you. Nobody knows you, man.
Nobody wants to know you. But yeah, as it says, a man shall desire to go into a city, but shall not be able to. A state of martial law where, hey, you got to have the right identification. There's going to be a curfew.
Yeah.
If you're caught out on the streets after this period, hey, you're going to get laid down.
Hey,
no ifs, ands, or buts.
Do you remember that video I put in there a while back, where they said the new plans for the big lockdown is if you get caught on the street, they're gonna send you. All right, they're gonna send you somewhere, man. You know, and I ain't talking about jail. They're gonna send you to the spirit world. Yeah. The new lockdowns is coming, man. You people ready for it? They already magically knocking numbers up. The big C word.
They're bringing back the diapers.
Yeah, they're bringing back the diapers. I see these old people, they tripping and they ride in the car, windows up, air conditioner on with the diaper on their
By
face.
themselves.
2 masks.
Well, it's just a matter of time, you know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of time.
And on next week, on the 15th to the 17th, the WEF is getting together to talk about disease X, which they say in their games, you know, their simulations, is going to cost 20 times the death as the C019 caused.
And you already have accounts of nurses that are coming out and saying, hey, there's no coverage on the sickness that is causing a lot of people in America to be ill, man. A lot of people are having the same symptoms right now, and it's not being covered. All right, so that falls right in line with what the brother is saying, man.
What's been going on? I don't know if y'all brothers been paying attention. What's been going on for the last month? Get it, brother.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at
It's a literal
X is in the sky, brother.
This ease X.
And nobody pays attention. I leave out the house 4 in the morning sometimes to go to work, and they out here spraying. I didn't see planes 5, 6 deep going like this, flying with each other, spraying.
You don't even really see normal clouds anymore. You just see a blanket of white. Hey, there's another one, a third one.
Yeah. And look at it. Them chemtrails, man.
He saw so bold now, he got it on a truck. They passed through your neighborhood, spraying and shit.
Yeah, and claim that's the mosquito man.
Yeah, that's not the mosquito.
And what they been doing here, like cities like here, like they set up like New York, they got certain machines set up in the sewer line just constantly on spraying.
Oh yeah.
Spraying gases and shit, man. I don't know what to say.
Hey, they showed you that shit in Batman Begins. Scarecrow was pouring this concoction into the sewer systems.
Nobody looks up.
Hey, don't look up like that movie.
Yeah, look, the brother said they've been doing it hard this whole month. Cause I got a video I was showing these brothers with the guy Mike Adams.
The nature ranger, the health ranger.
And he was showing how these devils got a whole, which we've been doing this for years. They got a whole machine. Esau done got a whole machine that can alter the weather. Now what he done now with this freeze, he done turn the bitch on, man. That's why Tuesday and Wednesday, it's gonna be down at 18 degrees here.
A polar cyclone.
Which might shut off the internet. It might shut off the power. Remember what happened last year in Texas?
All kinds.
They got freeze in for about a couple of days, man.
People died, huh?
You know?
People froze to death.
Yeah.
And they were
same thing happened in Chicago though. Mm-hmm. The polar vortex in Chicago had to do at the bus stop, froze to death at the bus stop like this. Hole in the pole,
man.
Frozen, block solid, man. A dog like this walking on the street is frozen.
A cat like a boomerang.
Yeah.
So the Esau have the ability to do this, man. Just turn that one, like you turn the air conditioner on, Put that bitch on 68, 70. He's doing it right now, man.
And remember, people were taking footage of the snow in Texas and lighting it on fire, and the snow didn't burn. So you can't put 2 and 2 together.
And when they melt, they got particles, little black dots in it, man.
He might be one of them sleepers.
That nigga feet big. I don't know what kind of cell he is.
Oh, I just noticed.
Oh,
He got them clod hoppers.
God.
But yeah,
That Jeremiah.
Size 38, man.
Yeah, them big.
a size Frankenstein.
Claws in them bitches.
Yeah.
This
Jeremiah.
This the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and 27. Set ye up a standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations, prepare the nations against her.
And when you go to the first verse of this chapter, it's talking about the destruction that's coming to Babylon the Great, the United States of America. So it's talking about these different nations, China, Iran, Russia, getting set up to take who? Babylon, America.
Called together against her the kingdoms of Ararat.
And where's Ararat? In Turkey. So it's talking about the Turks.
Manai and Ashkenaz.
Keep going.
Appoint a captain against her. Cause the horses to come up as the roe caterpillars.
And hey, this next verse is going into the big boy who's coming.
Prepare against her the nations with the king of the Medes.
And who's the king of the Medes? Russia.
That's right.
That north country in Jeremiah chapter 50, that assembly of great nations are going to be gathered unto to shoot those arrows, those nuclear missiles onto America.
The captains thereof and all the rulers thereof in all the land of his dominion.
Keep going.
And the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant.
Ultimately, from those 200 million nuclear missiles, which are going to hit this place and
right.
wipe it off the face of the earth. But before that, you've got a lot of these foreign troops coming across the southern border and coming across the northern border as migrants and refugees, getting set up in place, just waiting to get that call to get activated and get these attacks going out here.
And when you look at, you want to say something? When you look at, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, but when you look at, these different videos of these migrants, hey, how do they all look? About 6'4", all right? They nice and weight, so you can obviously see that they're not famished.
As crew cut.
Come on, brother.
The boy said on the video, he said they military age.
That's right.
Built men.
That's right, brother.
Across that border, man. All right.
Like I say, in past times, when you look at the immigrants that came in, they were small built.
Moab passing by. Elamites passing
brother.
by.
Yeah, man.
Walking among you.
Looking like a Russian.
They got a nigga coming.
Through, finish. Oh, no, brother. Come on. You got it,
Oh, yeah. Finish your
Keep
point.
on. Nah, it's all right.
We're always talking about black love.
What is that?
Yeah, you niggas always in that love spirit, but you hating too, though, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? The Lord gonna show America some love, man.
God.
For real, the Russians gonna show you people some love when they come over here in a sense of NATO. Hey man, y'all think y'all brothers ever watch NATO training? Military training?
They are.
Them niggas jumping out, them niggas coming out of the helicopter swinging the corner. Niggas coming out upside down the roof, swinging into the window. I see one of them niggas like kicking. Niggas like the car was coming, he jumped in the windshield, put the gun on the Russian niggas, boy, ain't nothing to play with.
He drop kicked the windshield.
Yeah, boys ain't nothing to play with, man. Go watch a NATO training, NATO military training. This shit is just, they make the U.S. look like child's play, man. The U.S. military. Huh?
U.S. military already a joke.
You still got that Jeremiah 50?
I am right here.
Read
51.
Yeah,
Hey.
you saw that video with that dude burning alive?
to back up the point. Read verse 30.
No, I ain't see it.
Just to back up the
Like
point.
New York
Bayhan
City on the
said.
corner. It
Yeah,
it
as the
happened
brother
on the corner
said,
where they had
You know,
GMS
the American military.
He scoffed
Is,
on that same
hold
corner.
on, hold on. You got that Jeremiah? Yeah. Just to back. What was that point you just made?
I said that the U.S. military is a joke, man. It's a joke compared to all the other strong militaries that's in the world.
You got a bunch of hot dog tuckers in high positions of the military right now.
Women.
We got women in the military. When you look at the ads for the military, it's been a running joke. The U.S. military has ads that are cartoons, like a Marvel cartoon, where it's this chick who has two mothers that joined the U.S. military to fight for equality and justice and the rights for everyone. But then when you look at those Russian and Chinese ads, it's real men going through the mud, doing backflips, throwing grenades, juking with that bayonet.
Hey, that's why the Russians are so hard. I think, look at the, real fast, the year, what age you gotta be to, you gotta enlist in the army, man. I think it's real young. It's real young.
Most countries that it's a mandatory that you have to enlist into the military and do some type of time in the military. America is one of the only countries that it's a choice and they allow anybody and everybody. But like I said, the other countries it's men. They want the strongest men, the fittest men. They want the warriors to go in to handle business as it should be.
Hey, America, all right, television and other sources of media to produce sodomites with these other countries. They use that same thing for what? To build warriors. You see?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, you brothers can correct me. I think even with that Ukraine shit, I think Ukraine was supposed to be one of the most advanced nations over there. But look at Russia ran through them like homecoming papers, man.
Yeah,
with old equipment. When I say old equipment, them tanks is the same age as that motherfucker right there that's coming. That trolley,
Yeah, the street car.
and they didn't use all that new shit. They just running through them. So how much more? All right, the rest of NATO. Because I think even New Zealand planning on getting in NATO. They know if they do that, that's gonna start some shit with them, man. And Russia. See, Russia holding court with them nations, man, and they know they ready to get on their ass, and they whoever else ass, man. All right? Because the Lord is what? He has pretty much, you have to probably get it too.
Ezekiel 38.
Ezekiel 38.
I'm on that.
Putting back put them jaws back in Russia's jaw, man.
Start at the top.
Turning them back into that Soviet Union state of mind.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they've been doing the last 2 years since the C-19, I believe.
Shit, really the last 10 years. Like with the formation of BRICS, which is around like 2008, 2009. That was really the beginning of the pivot away from, this Western system and, Russia and China and these other countries getting built up.
What happened with the whole Crimea thing? Because after they got on Crimea, they went
Crimea?
Yeah, they went to messing with
Yeah, I think that was in 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2014 was when Russia annexed Crimea, and then in 2022 was when they just went straight into Ukraine and started handling business.
They already took Georgia back. They took Georgia back in
Like 08 or something.
A day. Literally a day. I ain't talking about Atlanta, Georgia. I'm talking about the country, Georgia. Russia went took that because that was a part of the Soviet Union. Crimea was a part of the Soviet Union.
And the Bush
Ukraine was what?
Part of the Soviet Union.
Part of the Soviet Union. And what you about to say?
The Bush administration tried to push Georgia into doing what Ukraine did against Russia, but what the elder brother said, they went in and took over them in a couple of days.
A day, no, a literal day. 1 day, brother. Like 24 hours, brother. It was surrounded. Everything was just taken over, man. That's so bad. You gotta give, hey, man. The Most High made them Russians different than Edomites over here. Them dudes hard bodied, man. Like they had a video out there. I don't know if you brothers ever seen it. It's like the first or third day within Ukraine, it was going in there killing them Ukrainians so bad. It was playing. The dudes was playing with the dead bodies like trophies, taking them out of the back of the truck, slamming on the ground, spitting on them, and he got a motherfucker with a hole in his head this big, man.
Posing with him.
Yeah. People over here, they not ready for that. Half of them, when they turn on Telemundo, and you see a dead body, they cringe. I done seen guys uptown where I'm from. See a guy laying out there dead, intestines out, brains out, brain matter. You got the women and men throwing up. So they're not ready for what the world's finna see, man.
And we got a precept to back up that point you just made.
It's Jeremiah 51:30, and it reads, "The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight."
Right. And that's the majority of these Americans out here, of all nations, from Esau to Jake. You got a whole thing on TikTok right now. Gen Z are saying, I don't want to join the military and go die in some bullshit war for the government. And then you got a lot of people in the military saying, look, it ain't worth it joining.
Do you remember the TikTokers? They killed the Iran.
Soleimani.
They had TikTokers of actual U.S. troops and Marines were like, look, we ain't trying to go to war. They ain't want it.
I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah. And they know it too, man.
And there's your the mighty, get him on camera.
That's what's gonna be fight.
The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight.
We're gonna be in the foxhole with that shit right there. Come on, man. With the whole get up on.
Yo.
With the whole get up. That's how you gonna be in the foxhole, man. With the whole, they gonna let the nigga go in there with the whole get up on, just like that. Boots and all, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Nigga gonna hit the sprint. You know how you sprint on?
Oh yeah. Put the gun in there. Huh?
Yeah, with that, man. That right there. Yeah. Reloading. With the whole pump right there, man.
They gonna scream America while you running.
Yeah. You niggas, hey man, you got a lot to look for, man. You know.
They're gonna throw Keisha in the meat grinder too.
That too.
Man, Keisha walking around with luggage.
Keisha got the whole kitchen sink hanging on her goddamn back of her waist. You ain't ready to hop no brick wall.
Come on.
In World War III. You can't fit in the foxhole, man.
Come on.
She's gonna be a plow horse.
Look at this shit, man.
And hey, a lot of you women are gonna go die in the Middle East too. Because over in Ukraine right now, so many men have been killed that they just bought 50,000 female uniforms because they're starting to throw Ukrainian women onto the front lines. And what do you think the Russians are going to do when they find them?
Oh, come on, man.
Like my man Andrew Tate said, where was you feminists then? Where were the feminists when all the dudes at the state, the young boys and the males at the state, and fighting in Ukraine, and all the women got the hell on their butts with them kids, man? Get the hell out of there, right? Come on. So when they go down over here in America, I want to see all you feminists pop out ready to go, man. All of them bald-headed dykes for BLM, I want to see them come out, man. All them, what was our girl name was on Set It Off?
Queen Latifah.
Yeah, I want to see all them pop out. The young MAs pop out for Woodwork, man. Ready to go, suited and booted. I'm a girl. I don't even doing this, man.
You had another thing on TikTok too where women were like, hey, all I got to do is get pregnant so I don't have to go to the military. They ain't going to give a shit about that. Yeah. And a lot of y'all that drink that juice, y'all are inoperable now. Clean juice. Clean
man batter.
Clean goo.
Yeah, they got.
Hey, one guy came out and said, clean man goo is going to be the new Bitcoin.
Yeah, that man batter. You know what we talking about, man.
That's live ammunition.
Yeah.
Because a lot of y'all men that got the juice, y'all are shooting blanks now.
That's right.
Y'all are shooting paintballs.
Y'all got that Nickelodeon glue, man.
That slime.
Inside joke, man.
How will... It's I'm gonna read it back at the top again. It's back in Jeremiah 51:30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes.
Hey, they don't want to fight. Whether those that don't want to join the military or those that are in the military, they don't want to get shipped out to Ukraine, to Taiwan, to the Middle East,
Yemen.
They just signed up for what? To get a college degree, a Camaro.
Yeah, that's how they get you crazy.
A PS5.
My woman, cousin, got his crazy ass over there. You went to join the army just to get a goddamn Camaro in the 10% interest rate on that motherfucker, man. It is a 2017.
In a washing machine.
Yeah. All right, in the Becky. These niggas losing their goddamn mind out here, man.
That's the Jake military starter pack.
Yeah.
A Camaro, a Becky, and a PS5.
And a dog, man. Niggas is crazy, man.
Hunting dog.
That's all right. There's some tools.
Got a little bit more. It reads.
Ooh, that next part.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they gonna put you on the front lines, man. Just like a lot of you guys gonna get drafted. They putting you on the front lines as actual extra bodies, man. You go read about Vietnam. They did it for Vietnam. But most of the soldiers that went to Vietnam only had 6 months worth of training to get them a gun and send them over there in them goddamn woods against them gangs, man.
Hey,
They were getting tore out the frame.
That's gonna be fun here.
What you talking about? What do you mean? In America? That's not according to the Bible. Get Joel what?
3 and 9.
3 and 9.
You can start at 1.
It's not gonna be
1
fought
and 2,
over here.
and then jump down to 9.
World War III is not gonna be fought in America.
I thought that's what they meant by virgin daughter.
Nah. That's
In that Jeremiah 51, that's the nations, I mean, they're going to have troops over here during the state of martial law, but as for the Battle of Armageddon, that's going to be over in the Middle East. This place is going to get hit by those nukes during World War III, but for the actual battle, when all those armies come with all their shit, that's going to be over in the Middle East in the Battle of Jehoshaphat. Khan. You got it?
Start verse 1.
Read verse 1 to 2 and then jump to 9.
Okay. It's Joel 3 verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
Hey, we're living in those days and those times. The last days when what? YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI is bringing the elect of all 12 tribes back together, closing up those breaches with the men of the Lord out prophesying, and then, that multitude that's going to cling up to them, believing in this word.
you know what it is, Joel?
He's got it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
1 to 2, and then.
Hey, come here, I'm gonna show you exactly where it's gonna be. Because the scriptures.
Are you talking about 2 and 20 with the northern country?
Yeah.
Get Joel 2 and 20, Baba Kashad.
The scripture tell you exactly where World War III is gonna be fought at. Now read it.
It's Joel 2 verse 20. But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and would
The Northern Army is all branches of the U.S. Army. Where's the Northern Army at? In America, North America. Right? Where?
and will drive him into a land barren and desolate.
Their land is barren and desolate is Saudi Arabia. The region of Saudi Arabia, all right?
And you should know about that because Saudi Arabia has been always where the U.S. troops begin their staging before they go to wars in the Middle East. That or Kuwait.
That's true. I was actually in Babylon when I was over there, the actual Babylon.
Right. Where?
It said, with his face towards the EC.
Right, with his face, Saudi Arabia towards the EC. What's the EC? The Persian Gulf. Go ahead.
And his hinder part towards the uttermost sea.
Uttermost sea is the Red Sea. And it tells you exactly where this devil going to be fighting at, in the region of Saudi Arabia. That's where World War III is going to go down at, man. And the Lord, it goes in depth even more to tell you how the Lord in these times has dried up the river Euphrates. The river Euphrates is back here. All right? And he's drying it up so those tanks and Humvees can cross over with equipment.
I got that for you.
Go ahead.
This is Revelation 15, verse 12. And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared.
The kings of the east. All right? So they can go and fight in World War III. You look up right now, the river Euphrates is dried up. It's all dried up, man. Bone dry. So it tells you what times we're in, man. Those are major clues in the Bible. All right, those are geographical clues in the Bible to understand where we at in the world today and where World War III is going to be fought. Right, and this is the main stage. The main characters is who? Russia, China, Iran, the small hats. Right along with the other NATO countries too, man. But the four major characters is the U.S., Russia, China, and Iran. When you see it in the small hats, when you see the small hats, or really the U.S. going to Iran, it's on, man. It's on.
And if I can show with this, what you got right there, by the Red Sea, you got Yemen at the tip. And what just happened? Because of all those Houthi attacks in the Red Sea, in that uttermost sea, what? The U.S. and the U.K. just did those strikes. And then, you've always got in the Persian Gulf, Iran always seizing those vessels. So everybody's getting set up for the kill. Go back to that Joel 3. Yeah, Joel chapter 3. You can start at verse 1 again. Everybody's getting set up and gathered in to the valley of YAHAWASHI for Yahweh's judgment.
It's Joel 3 verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
That Middle Eastern region, as the elder brother was going into, that main staging ground being Saudi Arabia, where that northern army is going to be brought into.
It said, and will plead with them there for my people.
And when you go into that word plead in the Strongs, it's shafat, which means to judge, to punish. Shalawam, to judge, to punish, to vindicate. So it's not like in Babylon when you plead with somebody, you're like, please, baby, come back. Baby, come back. That's not what that's talking about. It's talking about YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bringing that great, horrific judgment.
It said, and for my inheritance Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
And it's going into why these nations are ultimately being gathered down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. So YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI can judge you heathens, beginning with you Edomites and so-called white people for afflicting the apple of his eye, the children of Israel. Right. Again, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Keep going on.
When we jump down verse 9?
Kind. Well, yeah, I'll just break down the end of verse 2, then you can jump to 9. It says, whom they have scattered among the nations, well, what? The transatlantic slave trade, and parted my land. Parted it between what? Those Palestinian Arabs and what? Those little hats. Now you can jump down to verse 9.
Because Joel 3 verse 9. Proclaim ye them among the Gentiles. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, which is exactly what we're doing right now. Proclaiming that World War III is coming, the War of Armageddon. Wake up the mighty men. And we're seeing all these nations, with all these different instances getting gathered down into that region for this battle. After the U.S. and the U.K. did those strikes, you had people in Yemen say, look, we're ready to die. We're ready for it. Come and get us, America. And Iran's in the same spirit. And then the 1948ers said to America, look, this is not just our war, but this is your war as well. Everybody's getting ready.
Because back then in like 2008, 2007, 2008, when I first came into the truth, it was like months, probably like a year or two in, it was an article that like the apostles read and brothers had it to where just Iran alone, they said they have a standing army of over 1 million some men and 1 million citizens. Over 1 million citizens ready to go to war, man. And that's why these fucking devils are pussyfooting and going in there. That was in 2008, 2009, 2010. So imagine how much the numbers have grown now, and how many other citizens are ready to jump in that thing, man. Yeah, he asking for it, man.
Does Iran have nuclear capabilities or no?
They have it now.
They stabilize Iran or no?
Russia being a guard on them,
Russia,
giving them all that tech.
For the last 10 years,
For the
last 10 years, Russia been giving the world arms. Russia been giving I'm talking about even down from Cuba, all right, down to North Korea. These nations, they've been giving them AK-47, AK-74s, AK-103s and shit, man. Giving them uranium rods. You know what uranium rods is, right? It's the major compound in the nuclear missile to make a nuclear missile. This the thing, uranium rocks. Yeah. Right? So much where the U.S. went out with their whole surveillance program, to where they got aerial views of Iran putting nuclear nukes inside of mountains because they got bases under the ground. They've been having nukes, man, at least for the last 5 to 8 years. That's why now they got Iran coming out like we're gonna destroy them. You don't see nothing like that unless you got the big what the Yaz. You got the Yaz. Yeah. The Yaz, like Jake did me. You know, you got the shit, man. You don't talk shit
unless you Jake.
Yes.
Back it up.
You can back it up, man.
But to back up that point you made,
it's like me getting into a tongue wrestling match. I got the piss. I got this. I'm like, boy, I got the whole front line of the NFL, the back, the defense, and the offensive line. The fuck are you talking to the people? That's how them boys. Like I said, the weak saying they strong now. They're talking shit.
You got it. I got it. Yeah.
Look at Rocky Man. Rocky Man was once a joke.
Yeah.
Going back a decade ago, he was a joke. They looked at his father as being a joke. Shit got real 3 years ago. That motherfucker shot that shit off halfway off of California coast. Now shit's serious now, man. Mm-hmm. Rocket, man. Rocket, they were playing with him, you know.
Talking about North Korea?
Yeah. Kim Jong-un.
He got one that can reach America in 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, ain't no
who gave him that? Who gave him that shit, man?
Ronald McDonald.
Russia did the whole, like, you know, your partner getting picked on or getting fucked with, you give him the whole shit that's wrapped up in the tower.
Here you go, Sam.
You walk off.
Handle your business.
Handling your business. What they ready to handle their business, man? And they ain't just give him a pistol, they gave this nigga a whole rifle. Handling your business.
And a crate of ammunition.
Yeah. I'm talking about one of them fucking crates that fall from Call of Duty.
A loadout.
Boom.
The care package.
We're gonna give him some big shit.
That come on the parachute.
Yeah, that come on the parachute shit, man.
Come on.
Care package.
Yeah. The bitch, when you see the plane fall and the ass of the plane open up, that shit just boop. Give him some shit like that, man. And then really, the brother you gotta go back to the brother Ezekiel. He did not say they're gonna be a gardener to these guys, man.
Brother, holding that Ezekiel.
You know?
Kalai was holding that.
Shit about to get real, man. Shit about to get real, for real. Everybody out here playing, bullshit. You know, shit about to get real, man. And we ain't talking about some real business. We ain't talking about the fucking NFL playoffs, college champion. Fuck that shit.
Mardi Gras.
Cat Williams.
We talking about the playoffs of men finna happen, man.
Right.
Right? The damn national championship of men finna happen. And we can tell you that the Lord, YAHAWASHI, finna take the crown, man. The whole ship. The last man standing. Nigga, it's crazy, man. Go ahead.
Eliminated. You get eliminated.
Yeah.
That means dead.
Yes.
Yeah. When this fight, you get eliminated, you dead. You don't respawn.
Yeah.
There ain't no next season.
Ain't no next season.
You niggas die on Call of Duty. Your body go all the way, then you come back.
Yeah, running.
Running back. No, none of that shit happened, man. None of that shit happened.
Ain't no research.
You go in the loadout, you pick, I got killed that gun, I'm gonna pick another. No. Once your shit gets splattered across the street, that's it for you.
Spectate.
Yeah, no luos, man.
Permanent spectating.
From the spirit world.
You watching like on Search and Destroy. You watching that nigga run. Camera cam, nigga. You know what I'm telling you? Camera cam.
Helmet.
Yeah, that's all you niggas gonna get, man. And from the spirit world, though. Look at that. That's it, nigga. Real. Shit gonna get real, man. Go ahead, brother.
But before you get to Ezekiel, just to back up that point you made, how Iran has over 1 million men in the military, plus around a million or so civilians ready to fight. The U.S. around that same time ran a drill. They ran a military drill where they simulated an invasion of Iran and say they did it about 10 times. 9 of the times they lost the drills. Like Iran just completely wiped the floor with the U.S. military, and that was about 10 years ago.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. You got a million citizens ready to back you. A million.
Shalawam, man.
They ain't talking about, and then we're not even getting on the Moabites, man. Them motherfuckers like ants.
Oh yeah.
Them motherfuckers like never ending. You think them niggas came with Sosa over the wall for Scarface? Them niggas is coming. You be seeing them bitches? Niggas be talking about. Them niggas ready to go.
And they all look the same.
Niggas saying, man, that run TTG ready to train to go. Them niggas train to go, brother.
ATTK, train to kill.
Yes.
And that's all they want to do. That's all they learn towards.
Them niggas have a march every other month with the missile going down the street.
Yeah.
And them niggas just be like this.
That's it. They program.
You see that one nigga get up? More about just be up there, man. Them niggas paint they shit with the bullseye, the red, the white, and the red again. Come on, man. The fucking Moabites. Huh?
Don't they call it like the showcasing of their new weapons and shit like that?
A military parade.
Military parade. They're gonna constantly sit there and show you like, hey, this coming to you, America. This coming to whoever such and such.
They do it. There's a mural. There's a Russian mural of DTA, and they got the missiles coming down on the White House, man. On America, man.
Hey, they don't have. When you look at these other nations, they have those military parades showing their weapons. But over in America, you just got drunk faggots walking around.
Just keep going, man.
And you got and the military parade is what? Just a soldier on a float, a transformer soldier with the rainbow flag. That's as far as the military parade in Babylon gets.
You know what I said? A lot of you Edomite, young Edomite, you gonna get drafted, man. A lot of you niggas gonna get. You already got the buzz cut. You ready to go, man. And like we always said, I'm gonna say it again. Any one of you damn soldiers watching, guess what? Get your ass over there to World War III in the Middle East. You're not coming back. You're not coming back via helicopter, airplane, train. No, your ass is gonna die over there in the Middle East, man. You're not gonna even get a 20 man,
20 gun salute.
20. You're not gonna get none of that, man. You're gonna be a part of that new sacrifice the Lord gonna make with the beast in the fowls of the heaven, man.
Great feast.
But that finally is highly esteemed over here.
That's a grown ass man.
Oh my God, look at him. Can I take a picture with you? You got the black woman with them black gums. She's smiling. You know, that's you know, you're gonna finally find out that the men that was on the highways and byways was right the whole time, man.
That's right.
You're gonna know. You know how that gut feeling when the judge read out those
The verdict.
The verdict on your ass and give you 1 million years? Or you gonna know how serious it is when you sitting on one. What's the name of them planes? The B-12, the big ass plane.
C-17.
Yeah, the C-52. Yeah, it's gonna get real when you on one of them sitting down and the lights are really red on the inside. And guess what? The door open up and this. Ooh, shit blowing up. Hey, get up, go. They're gonna tell you to get up. You gotta get back in the rally. You go out there, this shit getting real, man. You gonna know how serious it was then.
Go.
You gonna remember that the men on the highways and byways first told you, man.
Get the fuck out of the plane, asshole.
Yeah, and then I don't know if you brothers know they got a clause. You gotta go to war, man. You can't sit up there and say everybody ran that way. I'm gonna, you know what? You know what they really do? They got a line back there with soldiers ready and armed to kill your ass, man. You know that? You know that?
I know the Russians did that shit.
Y'all brothers understand what I'm saying?
God.
You know how you play the game and you go out, everybody go that way. You play like Rush.
And they got the
you got to
countdown
go that way.
and you die.
Yeah, they got some real shit where they got men behind the shit, making sure everybody go that way. You go try to run past that line this way, you gonna get popped, man.
What it say? You going the wrong way, soldier.
Yeah.
Turn around. Get back on the line. And you
got
3 seconds to get back in pound.
That's really a thing.
Because they're gonna have a sniper in place.
Yeah.
On the rooftop.
I think they call it desertion.
Yeah.
Desertion.
You gotta go fight, man. You can't sit up
They
there.
call it stop loss.
Stop loss.
It's called stop loss.
Yeah.
So you can't get out basically. So like a lot of the guys when I was trying to get out, I was trying to get out when when my contract expired. The military don't want to lose men. They want their numbers to go down. They got too many people coming out at the same time. It's not their fault. They signed a contract for this amount of years. So the time's up. Well, now they implement what's called stop loss. Stop loss means that, okay, since your guys, all these block of men are about to get out, we'll stop them from getting out and keep them in so that we can keep our numbers up.
Yeah, and a lot of them dudes go on one trip missions too.
Oh yeah.
You going? That was Shooter, or the other movie. Yeah. They put you on a mission, and the mission is they got their own people getting ready to kill you.
Yeah, Shooter.
Yeah, you was set up not to come back.
You kill the target, and they kill you.
Yeah.
To close up all the loose ends.
And they've been doing that shit, man. That's why you got to be a numbskull to go fight for these goddamn people. That's why them Japs over there told you, black man, go home. This is not your war. You know?
They did that with the real American sniper. I forget his name.
Chris Kyle.
Yeah, Chris Kyle.
And they
knocked him off.
Yeah, they knocked him off, man.
I had one who told me, he said, you know why all the bombs that go off in America go off? He says, notice where we place them. He said, where they explode at, where they detonate. He said, they're always in areas and cities where there's a larger population of so-called people, white people, Edomites. He says, we don't do, he said, well, we know where black people are. We don't really, y'all happen to be there, but y'all are not the target. He told me that, like legit. He said that I was on a rooftop police station over there on duty one night. And he legit came up to me. I was in a program and he told me that shit. He said that's why, he said, we specifically target white people. He said, because they come here, they take the resources from out of the ground, we can't make a living. He said they steal it. We can sell it to them, but they steal it.
Hey, that Arab that shot up that Rainbow Club in Orlando, when he was going through there, he found a Eve in the stall, and he's like, hey, what America's done to you people, you don't have to worry. And he left her and went back to, knocking down those Rainbow Edomites. He's like, I got no problem with you. And close that stall door.
Everybody in the world,
They beef ain't with us.
yeah, everybody in the known world now knows the so-called white man is the damn devil, man.
The cancer of the earth.
I was about to say, he the cancer, man.
I mean, look at this guy.
He's doing nothing.
Look at his shoes.
He's doing nothing with that either, man.
Golly.
That tall glass of milk just gonna sit there, brother.
They're going to spur.
It's just gonna sit there, brother. All right? He's not gonna do nothing with that, brother. And she could destroy it. Come on.
I'm tired, god damn it.
Fuck me. He's not gonna do nothing, man. He's gonna sit there and look.
She desired not women.
Yeah. You devils, man. The whole world tired of your ass,
That's why
man.
they coming to us.
The whole world's tired of the so-called white man, even his own women, man. Right?
Hey, it says in Job that his widows shall not lament for him. Hey, Becky's dream is to be in the kingdom. The kingdom is all of Becky's hopes and desires to be ruled over by Jake.
I just seen a video on Instagram. It was a couple of Shedamites, and they was saying, "Oh, black man, we love you. We love you. You're special to us." And that's their deepest heart's desire, man.
Everybody ready for this devil to go, man. All right, them Persians ready for this devil to go. The Russians ready for this devil to go, man. All right, and it's time, man. It's time. All right, everybody's being oppressed.
That's the spirit. Walking across right in front.
Yeah. It look like what's his name?
But somebody finish out that Joel 3. I know Kabar.
You got it right here.
Khan.
Joel 3 what?
Start at verse 9 again and read down to 14, Baba Kashab. Because this great war, World War III, which is mainly going to be fought in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, that Middle Eastern region, is quickly coming upon us.
This is Joel 3 and verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
Keep going.
Beat your plowshares in the swords and your pruning hooks in the spears. Let the weak say I am strong.
And hey, that means that, these nations, they're investing the majority of their money, of their GDP, into the military now. Just look it up. Russia and China are adding more billions of dollars to, you know, their military budget. Why? Because they know that they're about to go to war with the big bad wolf, Babylon. Who knows? Keep going. He gave you some spice from Doom.
Everything he got, that shit stink.
Yeah, I ain't burning that.
He gave you some Joker gas. Keep going on.
Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord.
Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen. The United States of America, Iran, Russia, China, the small hats, NATO, everybody. And those mighty ones are what? Those death angels holding back that destruction, waiting to get the go-ahead to release it, which is mainly going to happen after what? That MOTB, that C-hip implant is mandatorily implemented. You know, that's right around the corner. Keep going on.
Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
Again, Jehoshaphat, YAHAWASHI, or Yahweh's judgment in the Hebrew, to judge all the heathen. When the brother Kabal read the first couple of verses, it said, hey, I will plead with you there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom you have scattered amongst the nations and parted my land. And when you go to Psalms chapter 83, the table of the heathen nations that came against the nation of Israel, you Edomites, you so-called white people, are at the top of the list. So that's why you're going to get the most horrific judgment.
That's right.
Keep going on.
Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great.
Keep going.
Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision.
And we can see that that day is very near. Every other day in the news, you're hearing about a missile strike, World War III, or nuclear weapons getting deployed. We are in these times. What did Apostle Tahar deem 2024? The hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. And since the year started off, it literally started off with a bang, with the earthquakes, the biggest Russian airstrike on Ukraine since the whole war, you know, that situation in Miami, you know, tornadoes, polar cyclones. It's just steadily increasing and amplifying. Which you said you had a precept?
Yeah. This
I'm gonna say this too. Just imagine the summer though. What's gonna happen in the summertime?
Oh yeah.
You know, when everything is blooming and the season is right? Because what happens out here when they say
That's nobody. That ain't even real police, bro.
Yeah, what happens out here? It's kind of like the season of Predator when they say
It's hot. That's when the predator shows up.
Yeah, that's when shit get to happen. The same thing happens in the time of war, man. Right? And we definitely coming up on some time. Right? Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah chapter 50 and 29. Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow.
After you read that,
AKA everybody that has nuclear capabilities, man. Archer. Archer is what? Guy that has a bow and arrow, and he shoots a bow and arrow. So what are the arrows today? The nuclear missiles, the arrow. The archers are what? The silos that it sits in. The silo sits in the ground, and the missile sits in the silo.
that's right.
When the operator gives off, he gets the key, he puts the key in, he turns a bunch of flicks, he flicks a bunch of buttons, and then what? There's that button you gotta open up the glass little case and push that button. Stick that key in, that last key, and press that button. And what happens to those missiles? They begin to go down, and they let off out of there, man. And some of them missiles bigger than they're in that 3 or 4 city blocks, man. Some of those missiles, they tore down.
Slow down.
You know? You ever seen them? They about some of them missiles about wide as this goddamn wide as Canal Street, man.
They got to put them on a flatbed.
Yeah. The biggest canal from this sidewalk to that sidewalk. That's how big and round some of them is, man. And then they're probably about three of these blocks.
And they need to be that big. That's why one of them could blow up half the United States.
Yeah.
It's some bad boys. Satan 2.
Yeah. You got a missile called Satan 1. Satan. This is Satan 3 now. They got a missile called the Sickle. Lines up with scriptures. Yep. They got one missile I remember called the Nations. Like I always go into, because they say you can drop that missile in the middle of America. It's gonna blow up the whole goddamn United States of America, man. One missile, right? And these missiles are damn near way powerful than Fat Man and Little Boy, brother. Those were hydrogen bombs. That shit was small fry. Even in the stars bomb.
The Sarah bomb.
The Sarah bomb. That ain't hitting on the goddamn thing. What's up, man? All right. All right.
That was Antiochus himself.
Yeah. You don't even know where he at, man. You don't know, man.
Yeah, man.
He wanted to say something, but the angels say, man, keep walking.
The angels like, man, shut the fuck up.
God, bro.
And those little hats also got, it's either a missile or a nuclear program called Arrow 1, Arrow 2, and Arrow 3. And whenever the U.S. loses track of a nuclear missile, that initiative is called what? Broken Arrow.
That's right.
Whenever the U.S. say they lose track of a nuclear missile, they call it Broken Arrow. So what? The arrow's been broke. We lost this missile. We don't know where it's at. So even they refer to these missiles as arrows.
The same thing at the men of old, the prophets and teachers back then. They only describe the missiles as arrows because you looking at them. They're in the biblical times, seeing a vision of today, right now. The only thing they can describe a nuclear missile to them, the way it looks, is like an arrow.
Right. They didn't have a word for it back then.
They had a word for it. That's right. Same thing. You got guys. Well, you don't stay in America right there. So what's the problem here? Nigga stupid, man. But they ain't, nigga stupid, man. That's why this thing is only, it's hard explaining to Jake, man. Yeah.
I got a little bit more. Back in Jeremiah 50 and 29, mid-verse, it reads.
I actually start from the top again. Since, we went into the arrows.
Jeremiah 50 and 29, call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about, let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she hath done. Do unto her, for she hath been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel.
And when we brought out that second Esdras 8 and 50, what did it say? Many great miseries shall be done to them that walk in great pride.
That's right.
So for the great pride of Babylon, what's going to be its ultimate end? Those 200 million nuclear-tipped arrows burning this whore from sea to shining sea, making it the lake of fire. But
I got some time. This is 2 Esdras chapter 16, verse, I'm going to start at 3. It says, a sword is sent upon you.
Start at verse 1.
Start at the top. This is 2 Esdras chapter 16, starting at the top. It says, woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria.
Hey, going into woe be unto thee, Babylon, Egypt. Woe unto destruction unto you, America.
Verse 2 says, gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
Hey, putting on those sackcloths to mourn. These people should be in a state of mourning right now.
Right.
Because the economy's on the verge of collapse and we're on the verge of nuclear war. But everybody's in this fun boy, fun girl, Mardi Gras spirit. In the exact opposite, walking proudly.
And I bet you this. How many of you want to bet if the economy crashes to next week, and just say we hypothetically come back out here on the block, what you think this corner gonna look like? Y'all ain't gonna be able to stand right there.
They'll be waiting.
Next week, if a 9/11 part 2 happen, what you think gonna happen on this corner? We used to go out.
Shalawam.
No, that's that. But you gonna have people. They gonna want answers because they got more of you guys in New Orleans, the surrounding areas, listening than anything. But you just don't come out, man.
That's right.
I'm talking about sincere. even guys that tune in, right?
And then doors are closing quickly. That Amos chapter 8 is going to happen sooner than you think. That famine of the word. And the Most High is going to have, a stopgap for that. Once these calamities hit, they're going to be, large numbers of people that are going to come. But for the majority, it's going to be too late for you. When you come to look for these answers, you won't be able to find the word on the highways and byways or the internet.
Like your boy that came earlier with his woman pounding. They come back, check in, they want to answer stuff, man.
Shit's happening.
Yeah, shit happening fast. And best believe they're gonna want answers, man. Right? When you see what these elites plan on doing here, all right, and people dropping like flies, they're gonna want answers. Where them guys that on the corner? All right? Where them dudes that be wearing them, we say we wear them dresses or whatever, they're gonna want answers, man.
Hey, people are starting to say them garments now.
They're saying that, yeah, they're saying it, man.
Hey, like you say all the time,
it's a newfound respect because back when it's 07, 08, when we first, the elders heard first the scene, we first going to highways and byways, we was getting into fights with people, man. Going to jail every week, fights every week. There was no respect. Now you look at it, how many years later? 16, 17 years later, all of a sudden now, that's a visualizer, man. Put the cigarette out.
Oh, be quiet.
Jake giving out the kids. Yeah.
Shalawam.
Yeah. It's much more serious now, man. And Jake know that's the truth. This brother is telling the truth of the coming World War III, man. I know this brother been telling the truth. He's talking about the church, right? It's nothing but the truth.
We didn't even get to the change. The spirit just went straight to World War III.
Yeah.
And hey.
Basically what they try to do is connect with medical information and the changes, because what they're going to do is change.
Somebody get that Revelation 13 in the blue letter.
The currency. With the economy, they're going to crash the economy and change everything into digital dollar, digital ID.
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta, and they're all saying no cash anymore.
Yes.
They're starting to
you got stores. I think y'all have a Whole Foods out there. You can just walk in, scan your hand, and take the groceries out the store.
The Palm Pay. The Palm Pay. You see it right next to the card reader. It's
the Amazon store too.
Right.
And Sam's Club. Sam's Club's doing something like that now.
Yeah, they're doing like now, instead of taking the receipt, you can just leave.
You download the app and put all your items on it.
That's in Revelation the 14th chapter. Anybody that takes that is going to ultimately be destroyed, because what the Lord's going to do, right around the time that happens, He's going to allow America to go to war in World War III. You can see what's going on. What's the parallel between Russia and China and America and Ukraine? It's Ukraine, right?
Where at?
Ukraine and Russia get
Yeah.
You know?
And China and Taiwan, there's some friction there too.
They're going to have a new thing called the Great Reset, which they're going to reset the economy to be this is going to be the new currency. All your medical, all your even your location, your whereabouts is going to be tracked on that.
Your digital footprint.
Your digital footprint.
Your biometrics.
It's like you go to Starbucks and buy coffee, you're not going to be able to buy coffee unless you got this. And what's so funny too, what they're doing now, why you think all of a sudden most of the big market GM, Chrysler, Ford, they took all their cars now and trying to do what? What can you do with an EV car? If you don't have this, it'll shut you off.
Lock you in the car and drive you.
They had that in the Lead the World Behind with the Teslas.
Convenience.
Yeah. YouTuber, man. Yeah, that's the truth, man. This whole Tesla movement, EV cars, all that shit is about basically control. Just like Biden he went sign this bill about turning everybody in America that has to have
An electric heater.
Electric heater.
Electric stove instead of a gas stove.
Yep. Why? Because if you don't obey, you don't listen, turn this shit off.
Putting smart meters on everybody's house.
That's why they want everybody to go from having combustion cars, 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, 8-cylinder cars to electric. If you don't obey and listen, guess what, buddy? Turn that car off. Matter of fact, I can make. Y'all seen the video I put in there? Ford is coming out with a car, an EV car. If you don't pay the bill, the car can drive itself back to the dealership. You know, it can turn it, drive itself back to the factory, man. That's you talk about control. You talking about you ain't need a tow truck.
I was telling you about this movie out there in Houston. This is the movie Iniquity. Well, that was an electric car that he was getting tracked. And once he got tracked, they found him and they knew the exact location, shut the car down, and the police knew exactly where to go and capture, you know, who needed to be.
That's what it's all about, man. You people, like we was just telling the guy over there, you thinking it's convenient. I got an electric car. I can look, watch this. I can watch YouTube from the car. Swiping and shit whole time.
I'm saving the environment.
Hello, John. Hello, Sean. Yeah, hello. What up, Tesla? Have you got the marketing beat? You have 10
the
days.
Neuralink. Have you got, since Tesla, you know, Elon Musk was dealing with that carotid in the forehead too.
Yeah, niggas gonna get a countdown in your car. You got 10 days to get the marketing beast. Buy.
They got a new cup just in the works right now. It's a PlayStation cup.
Yeah.
And Ammon coming out with that.
Yeah, man.
In that part of Esau's 2030 plan that he wants all cars to be electric?
He wants everything to be electric and digital.
Yeah.
That's his end goal for having everything set up by 2030.
But by 2025, them devils ready to go with the move, man.
Yeah.
At least. All right? That's why they're gonna do some things to these simpletons out here, man. All right? They're gonna do some things to these simpletons out here. And like I say, look at everybody. Going about their business, this what do they call them? Useless eaters, man.
Goyim.
Ready to be slaughtered, man.
You know, one thing I've always thought is we don't even need the RFID chip anymore. We all have it in our pockets with our cell phones. We used to be thinking that. I remember like 20 years ago, we were worried about like the RFID chip. But we all have it. It's in our cell phones, and it's 10 times worse than what that RFID chip would be, you know?
But what they're going to do with this, this is going to be the new currency.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to drop the dollar. Everybody's dropping the dollar. They're going to come up. They're coming up with this is the new currency they came up with. It's going to be put in your right hand. Because why? Your right hand and your forehead holds the most heat on your body. He's going to run off with a copper lithium.
Yeah, it got a lithium battery and a copper coil that generates the heat for it.
Yeah.
It's hard to even come up with science fiction anymore because like reality is already it, and people are just starting to wake up and realize it.
Yeah, it's here,
like,
man.
dude, this shit's real.
Yeah, but everybody's playing the bullshit, man. Right? They already talking about locking that, making that place somewhere. I don't know if anybody ever been on Bill Street?
No.
You see how on Bill Street they got barricades? You only can go through these. You know how they gonna make that? You're gonna have to have the mark of the beast.
They got them.
They already got that flap you see right there. It can flip up and stop traffic. It's a ramp.
They're gonna have it to where you gotta on both sides
for
of
people.
guard. Yeah, you gonna better just go on there. Even right here, this is an actual club over there in Europe called the Baja Club. And guess what? You can't enter the Baja Club without the chip, man. That's a real club. They say it can't happen. I want you to tell me that America can't be shut down. They did it for the Boston bombing behind one guy. They said he had a goddamn pressure cooker. No, he had a rice cooker that was used as a explosive. They shut the whole goddamn city down.
Hey, 2019 to 2021, they shut the whole world down.
Yeah. So you tell me little old rinky-dink trash New Orleans can't be shut down, man. You can't even keep lights on in this goddamn place.
No lights.
You can't even cover a goddamn pothole. You can't even stop Tyrone in them.
The other day, I saw a car driving and hit a pothole, and it sounded like the tire bust because the pothole gave way.
Your damn woman car fell in the goddamn ground down the Strong Fortress, man. That nigga was so weird. He gave me Jeffrey Dahmer type of vibe.
Had black gums. His gums was
He
black.
got people in the basement in his house or something.
When you got black shoes on like that, man, you ready to get down.
And a plaid shirt. Like that.
Yeah, in a plaid,
Looking like
shirt.
this.
You mean
smiling.
Buffalo Bob.
Ready to laugh.
And they got that big Peyton Manning forehead too.
Come
That
on,
nigga
man.
ready to go to town.
His
somebody.
thoughts at the forefront,
Yes,
brother.
you see that?
Come on.
Yeah.
Omaha.
It's
You ready
wicked
to
too,
hit that
brother.
bitch, brother? Go ahead.
He handled his business.
That nigga ready to hit that Omaha on y'all ass. Go ahead, brother.
He handled his business with icy hot.
Yes,
yeah.
Lord.
Kind of. Yeah, first.
Yeah, rubbing alcohol.
Rub it out.
Come on, man. No.
Hey man, you want to come watch some movies?
Hot sauce.
You go in that boy house, he ain't coming out.
Why does it smell like decay in here? Don't worry about it. Smell this. Put that thing on your face.
You gonna come out walking bow-legged.
I'm in Ezekiel.
Come on, man.
We'll get that. We'll go back to that Jeremiah. After we get that second.
Look at
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
like Smokey Robinson.
Hey, he look like
No.
Whoa.
fire is gonna destroy by water. He on that perk. He's perking. Perking on that perk angle.
Percolating.
Perculating. The percolator.
Come on, man.
I got you. This is our second Ezra chapter 16, verse 3. It says, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back?
Keep going.
A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it?
And that sword, that flying sword, and that fire is ultimately those nuclear missiles. But now it's about to go into everything leading up to those plagues, the famines, the pestilences, martial law, which you might have to go back to that second Ezra 15. Nation rising against nation, sedition amongst men, all that which is coming. And one of the brothers posted an article in our chat where it started off saying, be scared, where they're talking about an increase in political violence with this upcoming election year. Even though we know voting's bullshit, a lot of these people still believe in it and see that this is the election that's going to determine the fate of America. Hey, that's why on Netflix, what did they just release? The Purge election year, along with the first Purge.
Yeah, man. Then they got the situation with the Simpsons. They got DJ Donald Trump. All right. Out of here, man.
Yeah.
And who knows what they might do with that? They might pull off a Kennedy Act, man. And then that'll send this shit into civil war instantly.
Like the movie that's about to come out, Civil War.
Yeah, civil war.
And
you tell me if something happened to DJ Donald Trump, that them same white boys that stormed the Capitol ain't gonna come back out? I seen a big fat white boy on the wall running.
Come on.
Like Spider-Man with a belly. Nigga climb that shit with no ladder. Ready to get down, man. That's the rural part of America that's in that old what we call it? Good old boy spirit, man.
They call them the silent majority.
Yeah, man.
They interviewed a Edomite woman that had stormed the Capitol on January 6th. She got such a light sentence. And people was like, well, if she was a black woman or black man, what would happen? What would
They killed niggas.
Oh, yeah. Man. Oh, man.
200 niggas just gathering up somewhere, they gonna ready to kill you. Especially that White House, man.
White House down. Olympus is falling.
Yeah, it just shot Jake, man.
They put a precision airstrike on that thing.
Yeah.
Predator missile.
They used a drone on Jake ass.
Going down everything.
8 points.
Hey, you got like in Maine and Colorado, they're talking about taking Trump off the voting ballot, which has got these MAGA Edomites hot.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
If they already believe the election was stolen in 2020, so if Trump can't even run, even though we know it's all BS, hey, and lock and load.
I don't know if you brother seen the video, but Trump was talking his shit, talking about when he get back in office, the first thing that he's doing is standing by the JOOs and going at Iran and them. Like, getting down to the get down.
And Trump also said, you know what? I want this economy to crash in the next 12 months.
Yeah,
He said that. He said that.
Hey, we hope for it too. We hope in less time than that.
Ryan, why would he say that?
Because
It's not even what he wants. It's what the high up telling him. You know.
Man, a president don't run a goddamn thing, man. That's what the American people don't even understand. They don't call the shots. The janitor of the lawn boy got more say so than the president.
you gotta look at the treasury.
Just puppets, man.
Yeah, then every time you see a bill going up in order, what you see behind them, giving him the pen in 1948, they call the shots, man.
With that
Elite
witch hat
bankers.
and everything.
Right? It's really what the elite bankers want to happen. If they want one of those planes to so-called run into those buildings, it happens. They gonna do it. Look at this. The small hats just got caught. It just got caught having tunnels in New York.
I saw that.
Yeah.
To go to a woman's bathhouse.
Yeah, and got blood and children. They doing children under that shit. Ain't nothing gonna happen to them either, man.
They were fighting to the death for those tunnels.
Yeah.
One of them boys tried to run. I don't know if you seen that one. He ran so awkward. That shit was funny, bro.
They said that they was trying to expand one of their churches
To another location. But you got Taliban tunnels.
But that's a real gutter rat, man. And the Lord put him. Yeah, one come out the hole in the middle of the sidewalk.
In the grate.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Brother posted a meme, Teenage Mutant Jews, some shit like that.
It's the real Master
Real.
Splinter.
Yeah. God. It looked like him too with that beak on their face, man.
Oy vey.
Oy vey. I need a bagel.
Yeah, people gonna wild out, man. Real. And like I said, I'm gonna say this, man. Like the Apostle deemed this the hopeful year of Jacob trouble. I can't wait till all hell break loose.
Con.
That's right, brother.
You know, I'm anticipating all hell breaking loose, man. Hey man, I'm gonna fuck around, man. Hey, the middle of the Lord, we gonna laugh and pull up in that day, man. I'm gonna fuck around, man, and open the blinds up, and I might just start doing like Mario. When I look at the shit downstairs going on, Mario let's get fucking bigger, man. You know, serious shit, man. I'm serious, man. I'm a. Hey, man. I might Mighty Morphin that fucking day, man. I'm happy. I'm talking about for you people, for you fucking devils, man. To get your just what it is?
Just desserts.
Yeah, just desserts, man. And you niggas too, cause we can't stand you fucking niggas too, man. You know, I can't wait till the Lord jack you up. All right?
Abaratazai, hey, y'all niggas don't get y'all's tax returns this year.
Oh man, niggas' heads gonna explode. Especially Keisha got the one in the oven and three or four on the table already. Shit, she can't get that tax return.
Oh man,
she's gonna lose it, man. I don't fucking know what's going on.
Hell had at the
Scratching
back of
ass,
head,
man.
brother.
You know? That's the only day. That's the only time of the year a nigga balls out for tax season, man. You see them goddamn Nissan Altimas, all right? You see them Versas, them Kia Optimas, all right? And them goddamn Hyundais, them niggas stealing all goddamn day, man. Okay?
Cinderella. Oh no. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Shit is sick, man. Shit is sick.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
hey, the mighty men of Babylon are full born to fight.
I might gotta get back to that.
Military.
Keep going out time.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 5. It says, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he
that may drive them away.
A plagues are sent unto you. Again, all these different calamities, inflation, famines, martial law, World War III, all these great terrors that Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI, those many great miseries he's bringing for the great pride you people are walking in. That's
right.
Wow, that was weird for weirdos out here.
That's a grown man, brother.
That's a lot of grown,
stupid shit. A lot going on out there, bro.
Verse 6 says, may any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood?
Keep going.
Or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it had begun to burn?
Read verse 7.
May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer?
Hey, as a saying, hey, can you quench the fire or stop a hungry lion when they're in motion? No, these plagues can't be stopped. These missiles, once they fire, they ain't going back in those silos. Once Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI really kicks off these judgments, hey, as the elder brother says, it's going to be hell to tell the captain. And you better hope you have that elect number. Because, over these last couple of years, something happens, and then the foot gets taken off the gas pedal. It eases up. But once the Most High really puts his foot down on that pedal, hey, that car is going to keep going straight until it crashes and burns out. You can jump down until they find that precept. You can jump down to verse 11.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 11.
So you get 11 too.
It says, the Lord shall threaten.
You got it?
Yeah, you got it. You got the one I want.
Oh, kind.
Whenever you're ready.
Read verse 11 and then we'll get.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 11. It says, the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence.
Getting beat so much you get beat into powder. That's that great judgment that Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI is bringing. Those nuclear missiles, these calamities, and what? We can't forget the chariots with that concentrated heat. Those laser beams being shot from them and turn you people into dust and smell of smoke.
Woo-woo. Can we start at 4, Elder?
Yeah, start at 4. And then what you see?
Something 11.
8, 10.
Stop at 6.
Yeah, you can shit. You might as well
Read the whole shit.
Yeah. It's heavy.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and 4, and it reads.
Oh, wait. Start at top. Read the whole top. Read down to 16.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all the things that come forth of it.
And the nations coming near is what we're going back into in Joel chapter 3. Those nations getting gathered down into the valley of Jehoshaphat for that great battle, the war of Armageddon.
Verse 2, for the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly dissolved them, he hath delivered them to the slaughter.
And upon all their armies, that great indignation, pleading with them in the valley of Jehoshaphat to destroy them. We just had some damn either Ishmaelites or Elamites pass by. You can't make, they look like Elam.
Verse 3, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses.
And at the end of that Joel 2 and 20, what did it say about that northern army? And their stink shall come up, and their ill savor shall come up, because they have done great things, a great slaughter of these heathens' military personnel in that region.
And the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Melted with their blood. Great violence and calamity coming, and those nuclear missiles hitting these places and dissolved, beating them to powder.
Let's gonna go into that. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
That mushroom cloud, because when it detonates and goes up and billows into itself, what does it look like? A scroll being rolled together.
And all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf falleth from off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree.
Keep going.
For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
And that sword being bathed in heaven is what those nuclear missiles bringing about the end of Esau's heaven of rulership. That's why it goes into what? It shall come down upon Idumea, which is the Greek way of saying Edom, upon the people of my curse to judgment. And you Edomites are cursed with that leprosy, and you're the only nation out of the 18 nations that's going to be completely wiped off the face of the earth. And rightfully so, because you're a cancer to the earth, turning it into, you know, a living nightmare. And you can't say anything against it. Name any problem on the face of the earth, and a white face is behind it.
Right. Verse 6. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams.
And what's that? You know, those animals being sacrificed on the altar. You know, that's talking about you Edomites, and you know, America getting sacrificed on that great altar. Keep going on.
The middle of verse 6, it reads, for the Lord had a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
And Basra was an ancient, you know, chief city of the Edomites. So what's modern day Basra? The United States of America.
Right. Verse 7, and the unicorns shall come down with them.
That unicorns, what, those satellites coming down.
That's right.
Because those satellites are going to get hit with nukes as well.
And the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness.
That great sacrifice. America being that sacrificial animal upon the biggest altar on the face of the earth.
Verse 8, for it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion.
Hey, and we're coming into that day of Yahawah's vengeance and recompense for what? The controversy of Zion. I will plead for my people Israel, as it said back in Joel chapter 3. The Most High is punishing Babylon for what? Afflicting the apple of his eye.
Right.
As well as you other nations.
Verse 9, and the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch.
Burned up and turned into that great desert.
Right.
Forbidden zone, like in the Planet of the Apes.
It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. For generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever.
And hey, as it says in Isaiah 13, as well as Jeremiah 50, what? That man will never set foot on this place ever again once those nukes hit this place. And after a time, only desert creatures are going to dwell here, which we're about to go into.
Yep. Verse 11. But the cormorant, but the cormorant and the bitter shall possess it, the owl also, and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness.
But as it says, you know, the cormorant, the bitter, the owl, and the raven shall possess and dwell in it. These desert creatures that can survive in a harsh environment. And where it says he shall cast out upon it the line of confusion, that means you won't be able to tell Louisiana from New York or anything. It's just going to be one continuous desert from sea to shining sea.
Verse 12. They shall call the nobles thereof the kingdom. Select it. Read it again. They shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there. And all her princes shall be nothing.
Nobody left. Nobody left. If you aren't of the elect of the nation of Israel in America, you're not going to make it. You're just going to be fuel for the fire. And what you're seeing around here is gallons upon gallons of fuel.
Walking fuel, man. Verse 14. Verse 13. And thorns shall come up in her palaces, nettles and brambles, in the fortresses thereof.
So what? That bush, like all those like bushes and tumbleweeds and all that shit you see in a desert.
Like in I Am Legend, when he went into the city, you know.
The middle of verse 13, it reads, "And it shall be an habitation of dragons and a court for owls."
Keep going.
The wild beasts of the desert shall also meet with the wild beasts of the island, and the satire shall cry to his fellow, and the screeching owl shall rest there and find for herself a place to rest.
Finish it with verse 15.
There shall be a great owl. It's like it. There shall the great owl make her nest and lay and hatch and gather under her shadow. There shall the vultures also be gathered, every one to her mate.
So what? Those last 4 verses we read is just talking about only desert creatures.
That's right.
Harsh scavengers living here. No mention about people at all, because that's going to be the ultimate fate of the United States of America. A desolate, uninhabitable, irradiated wasteland.
If I can say, scavengers as the animals that were written in the following verses, they're genetically engineered by the Lord to what? To eat decaying flesh. You know,
every animal after its kind.
Certain other birds can't do that. They can't consume decaying flesh. Right? It'll kill them. But
long Komodo dragons.
Yes, that's right, brother.
Just the saliva of Komodo dragons already breaks down the flesh of animals, people, whatever, man. All right. What another one? A hyena.
Yeah.
A hyena has the biting power in the stomach to break down
bone,
all type of shit, man. And the Lord just made them that way. That's why the scripture, you Christians get that scripture all messed up. What the Lord said about receive every animal with thanksgiving. You know what I'm talking about? So every animal has its perfect purpose, man.
That's right, brother.
The roach has its purpose. The fly, the pig. Yeah, and they all abominations, but they are what? You got in the sea. You got animals that are what we know as like the
bottom feeders.
Bottom feeders or the garbage truck of the sea. Same thing with the animals on Earth. Same thing with animals that fly. Watch this creep, man.
Man, come on, man. A little nutty, huh?
It's creep, man. That's like some shit you don't want to meet on a dark, rainy night, man. That's creep. You know? A slasher. Jack the fucking Ripper. You know? But anyway, every animal has his purpose on Earth, man. Whether abominations or not, they all have a job to do, man, and they do it. You know?
Right. Can I ask a question about the number of nukes that's going to be hit? Y'all mentioned 200 million. I've said that a few times. Is that in the scripture?
Yeah, it's in the scriptures. It's in Revelation 9 and 16.
That's we already said we really only need one to destroy America. 200 million. That's gonna make it like a deep crater in the earth. Yeah.
Hey, it also says in the scriptures that the earth is gonna shake to and fro like a drunkard. Like you're gonna see, like how the flood broke up the continents when they were Pangea.
Yeah.
Like the earth is gonna look different from what it looks now when those nukes hit this place. And that sound.
I was gonna say, because I have an app on my phone, or a particular website on my phone. You can program different nukes out of the past years, right, all the way up from, I believe, to the SARS bomber missile. And you can put certain cities and diagrams on there, coordinates on there that you wanted to hit. And I put it in for New Orleans, right, or Baton Rouge. One SARS bomber missile that hit New Orleans, it will put a 1,680 mile crater in the ground. One missile. So imagine over 200 million. The Lord is gonna overkill this bitch.
That is overkill. That is 100%.
And with these warheads, it's not just one warhead in there. It's got multiple warheads in here. And you know, the authorities say we've got these many nukes, but when has the government ever told you the truth?
Yeah.
And the whole Cold War was like, what, 50 years? So that was just 50 years of them constantly building weapons. And I got a little info thing right here saying, and this isn't even talking about nukes, this is talking about regular munitions. It says as many as 4.7 million cluster shells, rockets, missiles, and bombs containing more than 500 million submunitions or bomblets remain in military inventories. And that's just talking about regular munitions.
Man, talking about in America, I'm gonna say this. This is right along with the MAD program. You know about MAD? It stands for
mutually assured destruction.
Mutual assured destruction. It's a program that America is on. Even when Russia or any nation shoots missiles on them, they already have a pre-program in their system to shoot missiles off too. They got nukes all around this bitch, man. You drive past them on the highway and don't even know they're there. These silos is ready to open up and shoot missiles off. Mountainside missiles and shit, man. It's everywhere. Now you go on a computer and put in where some missile silos throughout America, they'll show you some bullshit. And some of them there, some of them not. And this one's gonna shoot off missiles too.
Everybody gonna be firing shit. It's just that them other nations are gonna get more off than Babylon.
It's gonna go DEFCON 3 for real.
Yes.
Yes.
I got that revelation.
Kind of bring that real quick.
You got submarines, nuclear submarines all around America.
Battleships.
And a lot of times you got this definitely got a weapon now called the Duke. All right, direct energy weapons, man. Yeah. The shit that happened in Maui, that's from a satellite or a damn drone that can shoot lasers that can burn up shit.
They also got something called the Rods of God, which is a satellite that just drops long iron rods, and it just builds up that kinetic energy. It doesn't even have any bombs on it. It's just a giant rod dropped from space that as it's coming down and breaking that, it builds up that energy, and when it hits, it craters.
If I'm not mistaken, was that like Modern Warfare or Modern Warfare 2 where they gave you an example of the Duke? It started off with the space mission with the satellite. That
Modern Warfare 2.
It was that Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Wasn't it in Ghost 2?
Yeah, it was in Ghost as well. That was the Duke in Ghost.
Yeah, in the latest, I'm gonna say this too. And these devils do what they call black magic. See that last I think it was the last, which one is Modern Warfare 1? One that, not the 2, not the 3 weeks, War 2. When you play the story mode in Modern Warfare 2, on there they said that the nuke's gonna hit New Orleans and Chicago in the mission. Y'all remember that?
Down in the Gulf. There was that one of the.
They said New Orleans.
The oil plants at the Gulf with the silos.
And what is funny, this brother was saying they was always running after a broken nuke. And that nuke was found in the Gulf, like the brother said, in a Gulf oil rig that was shut off and hit New Orleans, man. And another one hit Chicago.
And the original Modern Warfare, who was the nation they went? America went against Iran. Op 4, that's who they went.
Even in Battlefield, you wake up in
Battlefield 3.
Yeah, you in Tehran. You in Tehran. You be on the highway and see that, just like the sign you see in New Orleans, the green and white with the white words. Yeah. It said Tehran. That's Iran. Man.
That was a whole campaign, was going to war against Iran, like not a made up government, but you're going against the government of Iran.
And most of these bullshit games and movies, they're always the U.S. against Russia. Iran, man.
And what happened in the original Modern Warfare 2? Russia invaded America, and you had a shootout at the White House. They're in the suburbs, like
at your local burger joints.
Same thing with some shit called Homefront, a game called Homefront. When they had martial law in America, they showed you people getting dumped in mass graves by bulldozers, man. Yeah, one bitch you had to lay with dead bodies. Niggas with their mouth open, you turn your head slow while the fucking dudes up there with armed guns shooting down. You can feel it. You got 3 bodies on top of you. They just getting hit with bullets and shit. You just like this. You look over, it's a chick just laying dead looking at you. But they having full-blown shootouts. Yeah, Burger King and shit. You running in Burger King. Whopper up there. You know?
What's it saying? Second entrance 16. They're you don't have to get. I'm gonna just quote it. It says in second entrance 16 that their bodies shall be cast out like dung upon the earth. Right. A lot of dead bodies. Pan the camera and get all these people. Dead bodies laying just everywhere. None of these niggas ready, man. Just look at them.
I'm thugging, son.
With slippers on.
Say, son, you hear me? I'm thugging. You gonna be thugging, all right?
Hey, these people lose their shit when Twitter goes down.
Yeah. YouTube go down for a couple of hours, niggas lose it, man.
You got these Generation Z out here that got what safe spaces and, don't call me by my wrong pronouns or I'll have a mental breakdown. What are they going to do when you got like hardened soldiers out here, they doing it, slime.
They're going to talk about they got rights.
And they're going to get lefts too.
And aggregate angle.
What's gonna happen when you get put in an aggregated angle? All right, with one of these fucking soldiers, man.
With no remorse, huh?
No remorse, brother. With the most malicious intent.
Yes, bro. With that look on his face, your boy pulling out the mints.
Yeah. Yeah, that face from your boy. You die. You gonna have that tall Russian, man.
I gotta get his.
Yeah, you people don't know what's getting ready to happen here, right here on the shores. What happened, Philly down here? When they have a hurricane, people lose their fucking wig. These stores become.
You choose to have that face on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Face.
These people wig out, man. They go run rush these stores, and the first thing they do is say looters will be shot. Yeah, AKA niggas. We know what that means, man. Right? We know what that means.
I'm thinking that day they gonna just say niggas will be shot.
Yeah. Like I said, they had a small race ride over here across the river.
Yeah.
And they was shooting anything browner than a brown paper bag, man. And they ain't give a damn either, man. We back in them times, dude. You think them Baton Rouge white boys around Denham Springs Central? Yeah. You know that the Ku Klux Klan was started in Denham Springs, man. It was fucking. They ready to kill you niggas, man. Central Louisiana, Denham Springs, Louisiana, Gonzales, Louisiana.
Pretty much every place outside of New Orleans,
Louisiana.
They know the cracking down of America is coming.
They losing America. And they feel they ain't losing America, man. All right?
They ready.
Them type of motherfuckers right there, man. Them purge type of motherfuckers.
They about to go to a sacrifice.
That's good. Right now, man.
A Mardi Gras sacrifice.
Like I told you too, Elder, they definitely, them type of Edomites, they definitely prepared to maintain their whole block and make sure don't nobody unknown get in that bitch. They got all the arms to make sure that they hold that shit down.
Yeah. Even their women ready to get down. They 13-year-old son ready to get down against you niggas, man. A little nigga running around like that nigga from 007, ready to bust you niggas up, man. All right, y'all. What happened when the so-called white man teaches his son how to drop ammunition in a goddamn 30-yard 6? All right, how to wrap a tourniquet on himself, how to hunt, how to survive in the cold. What you niggas do? You teaching your son to do the nay-nay and shit.
Put on a dress.
Go. Stupid shit, man. Meanwhile, this nigga can't even say his goddamn ABCs, bro. This nigga don't even know the Lord. You don't even know, you know what I'm saying? Nothing.
A nigga.
Nothing with critical thinking goes on amongst you niggas, man.
All he knew is King Von lyrics.
Right. But meanwhile, these devils are stacking up ammunition in a damn storage room so goddamn big, it'll make your head blow off, man. These devils show these fucking wives, brother, how to lay down some shit.
Daughters.
You doing it, slime.
Come on, it's a whole family of killers.
Yeah.
Can't tell him
call me slime, bro. Stupid asses, man.
I'm about to slime you, bro.
These devils are ready to get down, man. In the biggest way too.
Hey, this is that last hoorah.
And since I'm gonna say this, since the C-19 increased number of ammunition and guns been bought at an all-time high, man.
And the George Floyd protests.
I forgot about that too. That really sparked it off, man. Right? And anything right now can set this shit off. These are niggas from Columbine right here, brother. You better watch them. You better watch them niggas, man.
Come on, man.
That's what Skrillex.
You remember that Skrillex?
Yeah. Seen that bang on, boy. This shit crazy, man. You know what I mean? Honestly, you niggas gonna get turned inside out, man. You niggas not ready. I'm talking about the brother like the brother went into. He said, pan the camera rob. You ain't talking about people dying. The scripture tell you they're gonna be bodies on top of bodies, man. People gonna slip on bodies out here. And if you're not mentally prepared, you're gonna freak out, man. I got another video I need to post and show what happened. I think it's Guatemala or wherever, it's somewhere, man. They was getting busy.
Started 22.
You ever see this too, man? Them Northern Kingdom over here too. They gonna get vicious out here too. You already know they bloody, bro.
Them ones coming from across the border, not them Americanized ones.
I'm talking about them ones that just say C all day. C. Say, bro, your hand bleeding. C. Hey, bro, you all right? C. Hey, you ain't all right? C. Everything is C. Them niggas nasty with it, bro.
That night action, up close and personal.
All type, them niggas do all type of shit, man. I watched some shit the other day. I forgot his name. This guy, this nigga was making. He worked with the cart. This nigga was making people out of soup, putting you in some type of shit and then melting you down, man.
Putting your head on a turtle.
Yeah, they putting them out. They over here. They right over here across this goddamn border, man.
That's what your boy talked about in that video.
Yeah. Mike Adams. And they ready to get over here and every big and call too. Get down. Because what happened on the first purge? These devils had to bring in people that specialize in that type of action.
Mercenaries.
Up the ante, man. Up the debt ratio, man. Because they know you niggas not gonna do it. You somewhere dancing.
Loaded.
Yeah. Yeah.
He look like he about to bomb hell right now.
And what was the first place them mercenaries went to? They went to the black church and lit up those jakes in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one Jake staring at the Apocrypha. You don't know he didn't know what the fuck he was looking at.
Yeah. Look at this.
Man.
Come on, man.
Triple size facts, man. They can't do nothing.
Quad fat.
What of them? What are they? The one that went buck wild over there in North Carolina. Dylan Roof. They not ready. He was doing this. What happened last year? The guy went to the damn grocery store in Buffalo, man. He wild out, man.
And remember when he found the Edomite? He's like, "Oh, my bad."
Yeah.
Like he was for his people, but against you niggas out here. That's gonna be the spirit of these Edomites, these so-called white people out here.
He drove 2 hours to do that too, man.
When Call of Duty first person on.
Yeah, I'm talking about he barely put the car in park.
You with the helmet doing that.
When you jump out with that iron, you kick that dope, the speaker on your car on that dope. He kicked the dope and got to work instantly.
And you heard that last when that door opened.
And you niggas ain't done a goddamn thing yet, man. I'm talking about from Tamir Rice, Mike Brown, Fentanyl Floyd. Hey, you niggas ain't do a goddamn thing, man.
Vinegar.
Yeah, that's somebody's body odor, man.
Somebody smell it, bro.
That's somebody's natural odor.
A stench.
It's Dale chips. Dale pickles chips, man. Niggas stink. This nigga's sick out here, bro.
My gun is a Vatican.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get that second. Because, hey, the second Ezra 16 is going to back up everything, you know, the elder brother's been going into. It's going to be death upon death.
Yeah.
Dead bodies everywhere. What does it say? Horror. It says in Ezekiel that horror shall cover them.
It's going to be a real life nightmare, brother. Like, people, you know, and what's going to happen, too, the Lord's going to bring your top dread, whatever you feel, he's going to bring it upon you, man.
It says that in Isaiah,
Yeah.
I shall bring their torments upon them. You
Yeah,
afraid of
all that shit, brother? Go ahead.
you afraid of getting eaten alive by dogs? A pack of dogs is going to eat your guts out of your stomach. You afraid of heights? You're going to be at the top of a building.
You got to make a decision, brother.
You either jump or you get eaten by some cannibals.
What them niggas from the Matrix get you with them suits on, man?
Or them albino ones. Remember them that can turn invisible?
Yeah.
Two twin brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to make some decisions in that day, man.
Worried about taking a selfie.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 22. It says, "For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy."
And for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, starving to death, your stomach touching your back. And the other, if you manage to escape one calamity, starving to death, what? The sword's going to get you. A foreign troop's going to kick your head in. Some neo-Nazis are going to, you know, cut that bacon off your back. You're going to get thrown into a concentration camp and played with. There's no escape unless you're of that elect number. Well, bear met him.
Yeah, the bear met him.
Yeah, because this devil got these facilities locked and loaded and ready, man.
With the power drill.
The FEMA trains are set and ready, right? For you people to board and to be carried away to one of these sinners, man. Well, Esau gonna have his way with your body, man. Right? He's gonna really use the guillotine. Going back, 5 to 8 years ago, one of those guys that was on the ship, the trooper said these devils got guillotines by the boatload, man. Brought over here to America through California.
And one of them.
What these devils are actually into organ harvesting. Y'all seen what happened in Jackson, Mississippi? 3 days ago? Over 215 prisoners. Bodies was found with hearts and organs missing, man.
The whole inside scooped out.
Graveyard, wasn't it?
Yeah, they got a new, y'all brothers need to go check it out. They got a new series on Vice showing how they run an organ harvesting through Mexico inside the Americas, man. Body snatching, kidnapping grown people, man.
Mostly chicks too, ain't they?
Yeah. Some of them they offering them, hey, you know you can live off one kidney, right? Give me a kidney for $5,000. You got niggas going to do that shit, man.
And then they take both kidneys and leave your ass in a bathtub with ice.
They're saying eyeballs, 100,000. Hearts, 200,000. Kidneys, 300,000, 350,000. These devils are doing that, man. And like I said, the first way to get yourself put on the list, you know what it is? It's put organ donor on your license, man. Yeah, you're gonna magically have an accident here. Yep. Okay? You're gonna magically have an accident one day.
Or if you go to say you get in a wreck and go to the hospital, they're gonna let you die on the table. Oh, he's an organ donor? Fuck him.
Right. And before your folks can get there, you gut it out, man.
With newspaper, with Charlie Brown
bags
in your stomach.
They're gonna put Funyun bags in you, man. Okay.
They doing that to the women that's gonna get them BBL and them servers
Oh, yeah.
too.
Yeah.
They just taking them and ain't going to them Airbnbs in different places.
Going to
people
DR
coming up
and
missing,
shit.
man.
They got cameras in there.
Yeah,
to
they
see
got
who's in
cameras
And
and underground tunnels and shit through that. Them people just disappear, man.
So you ready to sling that ice cream on goddamn Bourbon Street? That'd be your last slinging. All right, they gonna kidnap, and it's going on here too.
That's right.
He kidnapping these. Go look on breaking news app and put in the water how many 14-year-old, 16-year-old boys and girls go missing out here.
Missing person reports, alerts and shit.
Yeah,
popping up.
Look at these weird ass vans riding around all through the night. White vans and shit, and a lot of them soundproof with chains and metal goddamn benches in them, man. ready to put your kids and your women in. Well, women shouldn't just be out willy-nilly with the girls. All right? You got these devils got. I'm talking about that whole. Y'all better seen that what the thing about what your boy made the documentary about the trafficking shit?
The trafficking?
Yeah, what it called?
Oh, Sound of Freedom.
Yeah. That should put a whole new wave. A whole new wave on the thoughts of your children and shit, man. You should go home. Like them devils say, you should just go home and hug your kids, man. These devils, I'm talking about, they doing it. We doing it.
Oh, he doing it big time.
He a purchaser.
He a purchaser.
Spender.
He a Rockefeller.
These devils is doing that shit, man.
He going to do it now.
Look at it.
Look what he's doing. Huh?
Look how easy. Look at that. He's playing that camera on that. Oh, you got the nigga on the bus be working for him, man. His church to come up with this whole bus.
All they got to do is put up a website with the offering low price. Oh, that's the cheapest one. Let's do it. And then that's the last time you see your baby.
Man. These women simple, man. They leave their kids like that woman in the Galleria in Houston left her 2-year-old with a goddamn raisin Mexican. And what he did, he popping the children. They had a whole ring going on in the damn
filming it.
Yeah, at the Galleria, man. That's how sick these people is. And they always around too, man.
A mold Mexican at that.
A mold.
What they get from trusting them molds, man.
Mm-hmm. Mold 5 and Mold 6.
Ain't more than that.
But yeah,
it's seriously.
Read 45. Jump to 45 and 46 real quick.
Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 45. It says, and therefore they that labor in vain.
Keep going.
For strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a Momo-bill.
Yeah, that bitch going to town.
No.
A mobile.
He's bucking that bitch up.
He threw up the devil horns. Talking about the Edomite whose head shaking? The bobblehead.
That's the Back to the Future nigga.
Yeah.
Doug! Marty! I went to the future and saw that your granddaughter's going to marry a black man, Marty.
Rick Sanchez.
This is our second Ezra chapter 16, verse 46. It says, for strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, and take their children captives, for in captivity and famine shall they get children.
Hey, read that part again, all right?
It says, for strangers shall reap their fruits, spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, and take their children captives, for in captivity and famine shall they get children.
Hey, so your little child you're looking at right now. Hey, if you're not of that elect number, hey, expect that child to get kidnapped. Hey, a lot of kids, a lot of teenagers, a lot of grown-ups are getting kidnapped right now. How much more in this time when the lights are out, when it's martial law, when you can't call 911. Hey, everybody's ass is gonna be on the line.
Freaks can actually walk the streets without putting a mask on, man.
They can freak freely.
They can freak freely. Perfect phrase, huh?
Man, it gets so crazy. They're not even hiding this shit no more. Mm-hmm. And one time they used to hide it, and now it's openly, man.
Not any times up. Fuck it, like just do it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this too. Jake into that shit now too. Jake acting just like Esau, man.
Hey, that at the Galleria, that was the Issachar raid.
I'm talking about Judah too. You can't trust him that much. Yeah, what the hell?
They had like 6 minutes.
Yeah, he over there calling him a white devil.
Oh, your boy said something?
He calling him a white devil over here. We're gonna see him put something in the blender though, man.
You can't do nothing with them toes out there.
Oh, his sock got socks on.
You got socks on.
Sparkling on the eye.
Hey, my man.
You got a skirt on it?
He got a dead bird.
don't even know what the fuck we talking about. It's got a problem.
Wolverine.
You already got it. You don't even know what the fuck we talking about. Got a problem for no reason. Just going go off the street, man.
Pull your shirt over your head. You already injured. He's living. He's living. You said that ain't our brothers? Well, they're our brothers. Clearly, check him out. Gee, look at with
the fake Jordans on.
Talking about the Northern Tribe and our brothers. He clearly Jay. This is Jay. Man got a 4X shirt on. 4X?
No, I didn't even know it. This chick was just me.
Yeah, I want to try to tell you. That about a 7X, huh?
He had to wobble when he ran because his shirt was so bright.
Even the feet man over there, he cut y'all. He won't come over there, man. Get up the street, man. Like nobody even told you that.
That's Ernest. That's Ernest.
Oh.
Ernest goes to Bourbon.
Hank Hill.
Kind. Hey, we'll more than okay. We'll go back to that second Ezra 16:22. Reread 22 and read down to 28.
This is second Ezra chapter 16, verse 22. It says, "For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
Keep going.
And the dead should be cast out as dung."
Shit. There's gonna be so many dead bodies out here, you won't give a second thought to it. Like you don't. It's gonna become a normal thing to see dead bodies laying everywhere.
It says,
what's happening in Ukraine? That's all you see. All right. What are you seeing over there with those with them 1948ers? It's the same thing, man.
That death is a way of life over in the Gaza Strip. For a lot of the world, death is a way of life. It's just in Bubble Boy America.
Y'all people not ready. Yeah, we not ready, huh? I'm serious. I'm talking about.
Hey.
I'm serious. Y'all been conditioned over here, so they blur shit out over here.
Yeah.
They don't show it over here, but in real news over there, they show the gruesome part of the shit, man. I know, like I said, I know at one time on Telemundo they was getting down. They showed the shit. Guy burnt up.
Hey, I got friends who are Pakistani, and they say when they go over there and watch,
I ain't seen the Kango since 2001. Clucked out.
Man.
Yo.
Jason.
Yeah.
Jason the Grecian.
verse 23, it says, "And the dead should be cast out as dung, and there should be no man to comfort them."
No man to bury them. Hey, there's going to be so much more in your mind than burying a dead body.
It says, "For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down.
Keep going.
There shall be no man left to the earth and to sow." Read it again. "There should be no man left to till the earth and to sow it."
Hey, such a dearth of people out here that, these buildings are going to start, breaking down and shit. And it's just going to be people scattering around, hear the gunshot in the distance, ducking, coming out looking to get something and hide again.
"The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them?"
Like you were saying with I Am Legend, just the growth growing up.
That's right. "The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men.
Keep going.
So that one one man should desire to see another and to hear his voice.
And you also saw that in I Am Legend. He was talking to that mannequin, and when he thought the mannequin moved its head, he freaked out. He hadn't seen somebody in such a long time. He was losing it.
If I can say, he also, when he was dispatching, when he went to the pier to dispatch, he was pleading, please, if you hear this message, meet me here. You know, he was begging to see somebody.
And he go there every day.
Every day.
Waiting for somebody.
Verse 27, it says, so that one man should desire to see another and to hear his voice. For of a city there should be 10 left, and 2 of the field which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of the rocks.
Actually, go down to 31. That's the point I was looking for.
As in an orchard, or you
read down, you can read straight down to it.
Verse 29, it says, as in an orchard of olives, upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives. Or as when a vineyard is gathered, there are left some clusters of them that diligently seeks through the vineyard. Even so, in those days, there should be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword.
They search their houses with the sword. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall spoil his house with the force of sword and spoil his goods. Because what? For lack of bread and great tribulation. So just straight survival out here.
You ever seen the movie Contagions?
Yes.
Remember that scene when the dude was upstairs? He looked downstairs, seen some home invaders. What happened? You start seeing flashes in the house. You know? Never was gonna happen. These people gonna gang up. Dudes from the block gonna gang up. They're gonna start bum rushing these people's houses, man. For the warmth of bread and water. Right? Supplies, batteries.
Hey,
Right,
don't take
good.
no picture. Being fucking sneaky. Oh, Peyton man and looking at. We see you. We see you. I see you. He got the camera. Orchard man and looking at, man. Look at him.
That's crazy.
Oh, man.
Peyton Manning looking at
Look at him. Yo.
Come on, man.
He look just like him, bro. He look like that.
you gonna kill somebody.
Like a pussy.
You gonna kill somebody.
Look like all three. He being a freak, but he behind him being a freak. He just listen up. I watched him the whole time.
And he came by before.
Yeah, he look what he doing. He sneaking that bit. Look, he easing it up, and he was like this. Like, come on, bro. Come on, we see you, brother. We see you. Go ahead, Doc. You got it.
Right, when he read that verse though, it made me. Like, I made a comment earlier about the kingdom, about Jacob trouble lasting a long time. Like gonna be years. I know the scripture said
It's not gonna be a long time. We already went over.
Yeah, and I'm saying it sounded like that.
We already went.
Like I know. I'm just saying.
Everything. Think about it like this. In that year that the lockdowns happened, look at how quickly things escalated in 1 year. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna feel long for these people because they never experienced anything like that. But in the time frame, it's gonna be.
It went quick with the LDs, but wasn't no blood, no killing. So just imagine when people are actually getting eliminated.
Remember, in the first couple of weeks of those LDs, people were committing suicide.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks of being inside the house, they were grabbing their ankles and throwing themselves out of their windows.
So imagine people seeing people getting killed and getting transported in buses and trains. You see?
People dropping dead from the juice, all kind of shit. So it sounds like it's not gonna be like the Book of Eli, where you're gonna be getting braids in your hair, walking around with duct tape and Walmart bags on your feet.
Mass death will be the catalyst, right? That speeds the things up. You see?
The days shall be shortened, because if they were not, no flesh would be saved.
That's right, brother.
So hey, any brothers had any closing points they wanted to make? And so with that, we hope you sincere Akim and Aqua were edified by another live camp. And again, as always, we're going to give all praises, glory, and infinite honors to
YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, Rakakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, in peace and salutations to you, sincere Akim out there, pushing this word of truth and sincerity to the four corners of the globe. May you brothers endure until the end. Abad babal! Abad babal! Abad babal! Abad babal! Abad babal! Abad babal! Kwam Yasharala! Kwam Yasharala! Shalawam! Shalawam!